Every legend has a story. Every story has a beginning. New energy, new show, new money. The D-Money Show, live on YouTube, weekdays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern.
Took those buys off the 200 level. Who's doing it like we doing it at the BDH, the D-Money Show, Power Hour? Nobody's doing it like us, chat. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I close. I'm out. Where's my money bucket? Where's that money bucket at? It's raining money, chat. It's raining money. The market maker's raining money on me. We got a visitor, chat. Let's see who it is. Jerome's in the house. Live from the BDH. I'm here, baby. That boy good. That boy good. That boy good. What up, what up, what up? It's Friday. And sell off. Let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Stump Gold 3 ready to make some money with Boss Man Big D. You the first, looks like you the first comment. Casey Courtney, let's go. German Flores, where's PW? So yeah, guys, PW's he's out racing. Looks like the Mustang today, right? In Homestead. So he's not gonna be on the stream today. He'll be back Monday at 9 a.m. Let's go. So I'm obviously streaming today, morning session. So just trying to see if I can make a little money. M. Dwyer 1978. I changed my charts to white today in honor of D-Money. Let's go. Yeah, guys. So we will hold 700. Look at the 1 hour. Yeah, we'll get into that. Obviously, we had a nice little sell-off, right? I mean, that's what's happening right now. So the question is that going to continue? Trump and friends are selling because they're pedos. Good morning, D, and all the traders. Hey, good morning. How are you? I think it'll retrace up a bit, Quinn, and then it would sell off deeper. Yeah, I'm going to be patient, guys. I'm going to let it set up today, right? I'm going to obviously look for the opening range trades, whether it be the 5-minute or 15-minute ORB, opening range break, and then I'll try to join the momentum, right? So that's the plan. Hopefully it lines up with the EMAs. This is the daily chart. So let me kind of change this for in a second. Give me a minute. Yeah, so this is the daily chart, guys. So the two lines, the two blue lines, they're actually the high and the low of yesterday's daily candle. So 25,721 is the high of yesterday's candle. The low is 25,002, right? So we're obviously a lot of selling pressure. 4-hour chart at the moment, you got a bearish EMA cross to the downside. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of selling pressure right now. What's interesting though, we got to keep in mind we are basically in an area that kind of like the last time we were here, we had a reaction back to the upside. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't trade black screens, Rashida. I've been trading for 10 years. I've tried black screens already. So I trade what I'm comfortable with, right? Like my setup. So I know everybody's not a fan of the white screen, guys, but let's go. Pat, wish you did. Yeah. Guys, so the question is going to be, right? Can you make money on your black screen, on your white screen, on your orange screen, right? That's what matters. So Shredder, DMONEY, do you set a fixed stop and target when you enter a trade? Yeah, I mean, I pretty much, guys, if you guys notice, and I know I appreciate the support. I know a lot of people actually have been tuning into the DMONEY show, so I appreciate the support, guys, in the afternoon. So I typically take profit. Yeah, I typically put in that take profit. The stop is typically below the 14 or 50 EMA, or a previous candle's low or high. And sometimes I don't even put it in, guys. I just see it. If price gets to that level, I close the trade out. So I trade without screens. Just listen and buy and sell without a screen. Oh man. DMONEY show, the best show in the market. Hey, I appreciate the support, guys. I really do. So we're gonna see what happens today. I know a lot of people want to see ES. So let's pull up ES. ES, same thing, guys, right? Huge sell off on ES. This is the ES chart. Same thing, and this is what I'm talking about. We got to be a little cautious. So even if you're watching ES as well, the last time we were in this area, so down to like 66.55, we had a huge reaction back to the upside. So we're in that area. So this is kind of interesting. What I'm basically saying, guys, is that this higher low on the daily chart gonna be respected? So the higher, right? If I'm a bull right now, this is a discount buy unless 66.55 is taken out. Right? So because we had a higher high that was put in up here. Right? Now we do have a higher low. I get that. Right? But I don't want to see this level taken out, 66.55 area from a bull. So same thing. So that's what I'm kind of seeing on ES, right? Yeah, PW is going to be racing cars today, guys, in Homestead. So he's not going to be streaming today. He'll be back Monday, normal time, 9 o'clock. What's the play at the open? Gotta wait and see. I'm gonna try to take a ORB trade, right? I'm gonna try to take an opening range trade. I'm gonna wait for the first 5-minute candle to basically open up and establish itself, and then try to join the party if there's clear direction. If not, then I'll wait for the first 15-minute ORB. Got my first payout thanks to you and Pat. Let's go. Hey, Mr. Conleche won. Hey, thanks for the kind words, but you did all the work, right? Anjanika, I love how you talk about both sides. Other streamers are in 90% perma bulls. Yeah, I'm just trying to call it how I see it, right? Guys, I don't know what's gonna happen at the open. Right now, we've had a huge sell-off. Let's kind of go back to NQ and let's kind of measure out the sell-off so far, right? So, like I said, this is a very interesting spot because the last time we were in this area, when you look to the left on the chart, we had a bounce back up. So would it surprise me if we get upside? No, it wouldn't surprise me at all. But that's why I'm saying we got to be patient. Gotta try to be patient and see how the market sets up. Do I like 15 or 5-minute ORB better? It just depends on the day, guys. I mean, the 5-minute orb has been playing pretty well over the last couple of days, so we'll see what happens today. 1 hour chart. I mean, yeah, it's actually clear. Like, all right, so if you look at this is the 1 hour chart, guys. And this is what I kind of mean, right? Even short term, when you look to the left on the chart, back on November 7th, the last time we were in this area, we had a bounce back up to the upside. Right? So keep that in mind. A lot of selling pressure since 1 o'clock this morning. So since we'll just do it from 1 o'clock, and I know people are gonna be like, oh, well, what about, you know, the close yesterday or the open last night? So we can go from basically the high. We'll pull from the high and we'll kind of go down, right? 500-point sell-off, guys. So would it surprise me if we get some upside, even if we're gonna drop lower? No, it would not surprise me at all. Yeah, it's 11:32. D-Money. Hey, what's up? How are you? That one low from previous is a strong low. Yeah, just gotta play it. We gotta see what happens. All right, this is a 4 hour chart. You guys can see it clearer. 4 hour chart's clearer, right? We can kind of see it on the 4 hour chart. Let me take this off. This is the 4 hour chart, so this is what I'm saying, right? The last time we were in this area, we had a reaction back up. So gonna be kind of keep an eye on that. D-Money, what you doing here? Let's go. Yeah, guys, so PW is gonna be racing cars today. So PW will be back on Monday morning, guys, at 9 a.m. He's in Homestead racing the Mustang. So let's go. Good morning. We were talking about you at Dania Tommy Bahamas last night at the bar. Nice. Yeah, I gotta hit that. I gotta hit that up. I remember got the invite there. So might have to tell the editor. Might have to tell the editor and Ginger we gotta make an appearance over there, right? All right, guys. So do me a solid. We got 1,900. We got almost 2,000 people watching. It's only 9:12. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Let's go. Just trying to see if I can make a little money. So that's the play, right? I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna try to see if the ORB is gonna play out. Right now, this is the 5-minute chart. We are sitting above, kind of hanging out above the 14 EMA on a 5-minute chart. So that's my plan going into the open, is probably waiting for the 5-minute ORB to set up. If there's momentum in that first 5-minute ORB and we have like a bullish momentum candle or bearish momentum candle, kind of like above or below both EMAs, guys, I'm gonna look to join the party, probably in that direction. If it's not clear, then I'll probably wait for the 15-minute ORB to kind of set up. Are you looking for sell today? Not necessarily. I'm gonna, guys, it's hard to be bearish when the market is down from the high open of the session, right? Almost 500 points. So you got to keep that in mind, right? A lot of times if the market sells, now I'm gonna be bearish if price basically shows me bearish momentum. I'll put it like that. I'm gonna be bullish if price shows me bullish momentum. That's how I got to trade it, right? As a momentum trader. So I don't want to have a bias going into the session. I mean, I see the sell-off, But that to me is, and it could continue. Yes, the sell-off could continue. But my job as a trader, momentum trader, is to try to trade with the momentum. Miguel MC trades, exactly. D-Money's only, it's just looking for the momentum. That's how you got to trade it, guys, right? Like, I mean, you don't, because if not, you're on the wrong side of the market. So good luck with that, right? Charting Queen, what's up? Good morning. How are you? $2,000 likes today, Frank Dillon. Yeah, guys, I want to see if we can hit 2,000 likes. So we got, that was my alert. We got 15 minutes to go before the market opens. Kind of hanging out. 15-minute chart below. This is the 15-minute chart we're kind of looking at. We are below the 14 EMA. So hard to be bearish down here, to be honest. Like I will want like some kind of retest to the upside before joining the party. Right? Like if they're gonna take it bearish, or they're gonna give me shorts, I would like some kind of upside momentum. And then a rejection of the EMAs. And like I said, we're kind of building out. Right now, we're kind of stuck in a range, right? We're kind of stuck in this price range. This is a 5-minute chart. So something's coming. Let's go. Trade 87. What up, D Money? Do you stream when you ain't at the BDH? No. So I only stream at the BDH, chat. So normally Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. Today I'm in the morning. PW's racing cars this morning, so that's why I'm here. And then occasionally, obviously, I do stream alongside PW. So we did that. We had an all-day stream Monday, which was epic. So I'm sure we'll probably do more of that down the line, right? So let's go. No top. No, you're saying no top wick on the 4-hour chart. Let me take this off. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. When you right, you right. So guys, I wouldn't be surprised, right, if there's some kind of yoke the opposite direction. I mean, we'll see. We gotta wait and see. Jordan James, what up, D Money? Let's get a little bit of money. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, guys, I did drop. We dropped a video on YouTube. I know PW posted that last night. As you know, I guess some FAQs in regards to like how I trade, what I look at. We get that question a lot in the stream, so check it out if you haven't seen it already. It's only like 3 minutes, but it kind of breaks down, I feel like, some pretty good topics. I am posting, actually, I'll kind of put that in the chat. 14 and 50 EMA, I know that's gonna come up. Other People's Money Corp, riding with you on this Friday, D Money. We're gonna be patient and take money from the trap players. Good trading psychology over everything today. Yeah, I agree, guys. That's the plan, right? So I don't know. We're either gonna retrace, get a retracement probably back up, and if the market sells off right at 9:30, guys, you know, that's the I'm gonna try to trade a bearish ORB setup, right? If we push up, I'm gonna try to join it. So we'll see. Florida KC Wood, I know you know. Florida KC Wood, you're always on the stream, so I know you know what EMAs I use. Let's go. D Money, my dude, good morning. Come on, y'all. Let's get them likes up for D. He will look like an overachiever. Tim Hoffey, what's up? Good morning, man. I know you know for sure what EMA is. Ramos, how are you today? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, chat. It's Friday. My daughter's birthday is Sunday, guys. So believe it or not, my daughter is gonna turn 2 years old on Sunday. Man, it's crazy. 26 pounds, right? She's 26 pounds, gonna turn 2 years old. Let's go. I appreciate the birthday, happy birthday responses, guys. Really do. Mine is turning 3. We should hang out. Coffee trades. So yeah, guys, if you're just tuning into the stream, PW is not going to be streaming today. He's racing cars in Miami. So you got D-Money this morning. Let's go. Just trying to see if I can make a little money. He'll be back on Monday, guys, 9 a.m. So if this is your first time tuning into the stream, I'm D-Money. So I typically stream 1:30 to 4, Monday through Friday, guys. Today, obviously, I'm streaming in the morning because PW is racing cars. So Tom 8790, mine just turned 6, going on 20. Good luck. Oh man. Hey, I'll put it like this, chat. She's turning 2, but those terrible 2s, she's already in the terrible 2s. I'll put it like that, right? She's trying to get into everything. You gotta watch her. D-Money, what you buying your girl for her birthday? Probably. I mean, I got her some nice Nikes, a few other toys, stuff like that, some clothes. I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna try to buy her some stocks, guys, on these dips that we're getting. Maybe even some Bitcoin, right? You're getting some nice sell-offs, so it's not the 2s, it's the 4s. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that there's more coming. Oh, man. Let's go. All right, guys. So, yeah, gonna let the market kind of set up a little bit today. Show its hand. Hopefully, we get a good ORB setup, right? I'll map it out on the chart. Right now, we're kind of stuck in this consolidation range. So far, kind of probably building out for the open. This is the 5-minute chart. All the way to 6. Oh man, come on, man. PACT trader D-Money, do you look at the 1 minute or 2 minute for your entry for the first 5-minute candle? No, I actually let the 5-minute candle close. So I'm not great at taking an entry, guys. Like I'm not the best at, I'll be honest. I think PW is the best that I've seen live stream. Taking a trade during that first 5-minute candle, I'm probably gonna let that 5-minute candle open up, guys, and close, to be honest. My success rate is higher when I do that, so. Green Shoot 09. Today is a great day for D-Money to be here. Thanks, PW. You're a beast. Great duo on this channel. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. $3,000 people watching, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. We got a few minutes left, right? I mean, we're literally, all right, this is the 15-minute chart. We got 6 minutes, a little bit over 6 minutes left before the open. We're kind of hanging out, consolidating right below the 14 EMA on the 15-minute chart. Kind of stuck in a range, right? So see what happens. So yeah, the goal today, guys, is 2,000 likes. Want to see if I can get 2,000 plus likes. So in the afternoon show, I've been averaging 1,500 likes for the last 3 days, right? So I think the highest was 1,600. So I'm gonna shoot for 2,000 to 2,500 likes, at least 2,200 likes probably today, right? 2,000 plus. So do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button. Yeah, it's 11:32. Let's go. I have a feeling it's gonna drop. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. Am I doing afternoon session today? No, guys. So yeah, there's no afternoon session today, guys. No afternoon session. So it's only gonna be the morning stream. When does the 9:30 market open? So I don't know if you're roasting me or you answered your own question, right? It opens at 9:30. Look out, guys. So hopefully next week, you know, got some plans for Jerome, right? So stay tuned. Possibly some Jerome content coming next week, guys. Got a feeling this guy is gonna make an appearance in some way, shape, or form, right? Let's go. All right, we got 4 minutes left, kind of building out. Stuck in a range, right? It's the 5-minute chart. You guys can see that. So typically what I start doing is anytime we're kind of stuck in a range, I kind of draw it out with a gray box because I think that kind of helps like give a visual to kind of show that, yeah, price is kind of moving sideways, if you want to say that. So we'll see. Jerome back out on parole. Yeah, so I don't know who keeps bailing him out. Maybe it's PW, guys. Maybe PW it keeps bailing out Jerome behind my back. I don't know. Might have to talk to him about that. So Showman Stewie, I saw that dude hanging out in the back of a cop car talking about free me on BDH. Yeah, I know. Yes, D, why don't you trade your stop so fast? You get 10 points, you get to stop there and just see what happened, maybe get more of it. Yeah, so remember, guys, that's more in the afternoon session because, and I'll be honest, like a lot of times the price action in the afternoon is not the best. So yeah, I'm gonna see what happens today. We'll see what happens today, obviously, right? This is you got more volume in the AM session. So I'll definitely be trying to see if I can get a bigger move on some of these trades. Mafia Bull 1, D-Money, what's good? Hey, what's good? How are you? Do you only trade on the 5-minute chart? So I look at the higher time frame and I go down to the 5-minute chart. 1 hour chart right now, guys, looking a little indecisive. Long wick at the top and the bottom. 4-hour chart obviously is bearish. Somebody called that out earlier. No top wick, which is kind of interesting that we don't have a top wick. So that's either going to be more sell side pressure coming, guys, or we're going to get a bounce back up, right? Either one. Because if this 4-hour candle closes with no top wick, that's, in my opinion, probably super bearish, and maybe we get more of a sell-off, right? So we'll see. Ramos, Ras, yeah, I remember someday. Yeah, I got to work on that, guys. But also in power hour sessions, sometimes it gets choppy. The price action's choppy, so you take what you can get. But yeah, that's definitely something I can be better at, is holding longer, for sure. Got to work on that. That's one of my, going into the end of the year and top of obviously next year. That's one of my goals, guys. Like I'm not perfect either, right? I say that all the time. I'm not a perfect trader, so I can be better at holding my trade longer, right? Especially if I'm going off the higher time frame. So if I see the higher time frame kind of setting up nice and it's a clear like momentum play, I should be holding that trade longer. So yeah, I definitely got to get better at that. 1 minute left. Let's go. Actually 40 seconds, right? 40 seconds left. So let me take this box off and kind of zoom in. This is a 5-minute chart. Funded trader NQ at the end of the day, green is green. I agree. I agree. All right, guys. So 5-second countdown. Let's go. There's the market open. Let's see what happens, right? Kind of shooting straight up. Is it gonna break out of this range to the upside? Hmm. 735 is the 14 EMA. So typically what I start doing, chat, is I'll start kind of, we're early because there's 4 minutes left. So I'm gonna kind of wait, let this set up. And I'll start kind of putting the high and the low with black lines, right? The ORB. $760.25. That's the high. So the black line you see on the chart is actually the high so far, right, of the first 5-minute candle. And obviously as that changes, I'll just adjust it, and then obviously I'll put in the low, right? Sell off so far. Trapped some buyers up top, and now it's kind of reversing down. So like I said, my game plan, chat, I'm gonna wait for this first 5-minute candle to close. I'm gonna map out the high and the low, and then I'm gonna look for a trade. If it's not clear, then I'll wait for the 15-minute ORB. Gorin EX, D-Money go short. Yeah, I know. I see it. I like it. But kind of looking to the left. Are they going to yoke it back up? Or is it going to be a huge sell-off, right? And right now it is selling off. When you right, you right. The way I see it, guys, if there's gonna be more sell side pressure, I'll have time, right? So Fridays are my worst day. Just hit 250. Is that profit or negative? All right, selling down. Minute and a half left for the RB to be set up. I'm gonna start drawing the low out, right? And let's see, 626 so far. This is the 4-hour chart, guys. No top wick. And we got a minute left, right? So What's up, D-Money? Let's go. Hey, mate short, 980 on the short. Nice. Yeah, guys, I mean, everybody trades it differently. I wait for the first 5 minutes. I don't have a lot of success going in, and I feel like it's hit or miss for me. If I go in on those smaller time frames, it'll typically, for me, and maybe that's just bad luck, it yokes back the opposite direction, right? So if I try to short on a 1 minute chart, a lot of times it'll yoke back. So gotta trade how I trade it, right? All right, so opening range, first 5 minute candle set. 626 is the low. So let's see. Push up. Kind of hanging out below the 14 EMA, which is not great if I'm a bull. No bottom wick on this candle so far. Right in the middle of the ORB, exactly. Yep. Trying to be patient, right? And see guys, this is why, like, so if you held that short hoping for a bigger home run play, you probably got stopped out right now, right? Because this retracement is literally 75 points so far. So if you held that short, I hope, hopefully you close that out, because you're getting stopped out right now. No doubt about it. Entire move has been retraced, guys. 100 points back up. So hopefully you took profit. All right, so kind of hanging out above the ORB, right? So far, if we can get a close above the ORB, guys, based on how I trade, that 765 level, or sorry, 760.25, then I'm trying to go long, right? Classic liquidity grab. Yep. When you right, you right. So guys, a lot of people blew their accounts. I can guarantee you. A lot of accounts are gone. So I like the bullish momentum. 759. All right, I'm gonna take a buy, guys, because we're above the ORB. I want to see if we can get momentum to the upside. Obviously, we trap sellers. Now, this first trade, guys, it is a little aggressive because I didn't wait for the 5 minute candle to close. So just be aware of that. I'm only trading one contract. If we come back inside, that's fine. I'm going to kind of measure it, right? One contract. And I might even try to add if we got 2 minutes left on this candle, so I might try to add to this. See what happens. Uh, 25 would be probably a target area, like 25. Maybe try to go for a bigger move, right? I mean, that's 15 points. Nice, nice, nice. All right, I'm gonna close that there, guys. That's 20 points, right? That's over 20 points on that first trade, and I'm gonna wait for this candle to close. Stop loss was back below the ORB, guys. But now I'm gonna wait for this next candle. Let's go. Drop a W in the chat, guys. We rolling. Just trying to make a little money. All right, so now I'm gonna wait, right? Because if we close above if we close, guys, above this 50 EMA, then I'm gonna obviously look to go long, right? Now, no wick at the bottom of the candle, very small wick on the 5-minute chart, so I gotta be cautious of that. But I mean, obviously, I see bullish momentum so far, right? Drop a W in the chat. Let's go. All right, so I'm gonna look, guys. I'm gonna see if I can take the next buy. Stop is gonna be 758, more than like. So I want it to come down, though. I want it to come down a little bit, maybe test the ORB 761, but I might not get it. So I want to see if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna take the next buy, guys. I'm gonna try to buy it up, see if we can push. Now we need the whole 760. Entry was 805. Just trying to ride the momentum, right, to the upside. If we retrace back down, then that's not great short term, but I'm just trying to ride the momentum. Want to see if we can get up to on the 15-minute chart, 860. Try some shorts, right? Maybe hit 860, guys. There you go, there you go, there you go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. All right, that's guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm closing there, guys. That boy good. That boy good. Just trying to make a little money. All right, guys, so these are on these two accounts. We rolling, guys. We rolling, right? These are the funded Lucid accounts. ORB trade is paying out, guys. Let's go. And you guys can see that I'm only trading one contract per account. So, all right, there was a lot of people in the chat. A lot of people in the chat, right? They were impatient, guys. They were upset because I wanted to wait for the first 5-minute candle to play out. But as you can see, you can be patient. Guys, we got 4,500 people watching. I just dropped 2 banging trades, guys. Called out 2 bangers. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. Just trying to make a little money. So, all right. What I'll say is 15-minute candle is going to close out. Looking super bullish. I love the wick on the bottom of the current 15-minute candle. Look at your 15-minute chart, chat. Nice size wick. I'm gonna wait for that candle to close out, and then we'll kind of go from there, right? Bro, that's not little money. Yeah, I know. When you right, you right. Bullish momentum, guys. Remember I said it. I talked about it at the beginning of the stream. If price closes above the EMAs with bullish momentum, I'm looking to go long, right? So got about a minute left on this current 5-minute candle. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, 500-point sell-off, 1 hour chart, 24,944. is in play if we're going to continue to be bullish. We are sitting right at the 14 EMA on the 30-minute chart. So if you look at your 30-minute chart, we're kind of like right at the 14 EMA. So gonna be patient, right? We'll see what we can get. Snipe 759 D-Money, no money. Thank you, bro. Passed already 3 evals. Let's go. It's about to hit your initial target of 60. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's like that, right? But I was content, guys. I mean, I'm content, right? I'm up almost $1,200 per account already. It's only 944. So sometimes you got to put that in perspective, right? Tim Hoffey, D-Money, you unlocked for me the what if question. What if I waited for the 5-minute candle to close? What if I really got better entries? What if I only did those? That changed everything. Nice. All right, so yeah, guys. I mean, it's expanding hard, right? I mean, what I will want now is this 15-minute candle. Obviously, I don't want it back below 784 because that's the 14 EMA on the 15-minute chart. All right, so 920 chat. That's actually let me just draw that out up here. That's the 50 EMA on the 15-minute chart, right? So if we're really gonna push it, then that's probably in play for me because, so 24,922. Because we're already above the 14 and 50 on the 5-minute chart. So the way that I trade, I have to go up to the next time frame and find the closest EMAs, right, as a price target. So that's definitely in play, 24,922. I just want it more. I mean, when prices and momentum like this, you might have to kind of, your stop loss placement is going to be critical, right? Because it's like, where am I going to put my stop? But I don't see shorts right now. I don't see shorts in play. I think 24,922 is the next target. Today, I take my third payout in a month for a grand total of 5,000. Thanks, D-Money, for covering PW today. Let's go.
For a grand total of 5K. Thanks, D-Money, for covering PW today.
KMW, what a surprise. You just dominating the open session, man. Kudos, D. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. And here we go. We expand, guys, right? So I would say, yeah, I think 24,922. We are up. Basically, think about that. Off the low, we're up 252 points already. So like I said, shorts got roasted, guys. If you didn't take that first RB short, like right at the open, you probably blew your account, right? And there it is. Oh man, gotta love it. Kelly, bam, up $1,000 on the push to VWAP. You gotta love it, folks. Yep, gotta love it, guys. Gotta love it. Now I will want like a little bit more of a retest, but you might not get it. I mean, like I said, I feel good about 24,923 getting tapped because price currently right now is in momentum, right? There's 900. Past one and up 1,000 on the other. Let's go. 907, guys. So we're coming up on it, right? Here we go. So even if you guys listen to what I said, you would have made some money, right? Even on that call I just talked about. $9.15, 4 hour. Yeah, let's look at the 4 hour chart. Oh man, guys, look at the wick on the 4 hour chart. Look at the bottom wick, chat. This is like textbook how I trade, right? If you tune into my streams, I talk about this all the time. price had no top wick on the 4-hour chart, and I said price is either gonna fall through the floor or we're gonna get a huge retracement, right? So yeah. Even Jerome would have made money today. Oh man. Yeah, but the candle hasn't closed yet. Be careful. Yeah, I know. Yep. Yeah, guys. So now I want price to kind of 15-minute chart came pretty close to that 24,922. Got a pullback. I'm gonna wait more than likely, chat, for this 4-hour candle to close. Let's see how this candle closes out, and then I'll look for the next setup. Took 2 trades already, chat. Right? So. Rose, EQ 4058. That boy good. That boy good. That boy good. If you made money today, it's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Today was too easy. Bear trap at PML. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know. You're saying previous month low? Yeah, I agree. It's hard to be short when market's already was down 500 points, right? Even if they're gonna drop it lower, typically there's some kind of retracement to the upside. So that's why I want to wait, chat. I want to wait for this 4-hour candle to close. Let's see how this 4-hour candle closes. We got 4,400 people watching, guys. I dropped a lot of sauce, took 2 banging trades, even called out a third buy, kind of called out a level, right? That price target. So even if you missed, I don't see how it would be hard for me to kind of see how you didn't make money today, right? So far. News at 10:05. I mean, yeah, there was something. It wasn't red folder. I know that for a fact. I see a Fed speaker. Is that what you're referring to? Opening range break. Google it. LOL. Yeah, DK96. Yeah, it's opening range trade. All right, there's that there's the level, guys. It just tapped on the 15-minute chart. You're right at it, right? That I kind of talked about. I'm up 1,700. I'm done for the day. Thanks, D-Money. That boy good. Nice. Let's go. And it went higher. So, yeah, I'm gonna wait, chat, because I want like some. Look at the 5-minute chart. You got an EMA cross that's forming, and price is looking beautiful. I mean, this is what I kind of talk about, right? This is a beautiful setup. You got a little small retracement, these bottom wicks, and then you got expansion higher. That's like textbook retest, right? Higher low. Price opens up, 5-minute candle, comes down, forms some kind of bottom wick, and then it expands higher. That's what's happening right now. So going to close the gap. Yeah, possibly. D-Money making some money. What an easy session. Love when it's not indecisive. Yeah. So now what I would like to see is some kind of, right? We got the 4-hour candle that's going to close. I'm curious to see if it's going to close bullish, guys. I mean, it's looking like they want to close the 4-hour candle bullish with this long wick. So now it is a little difficult because it's like if that happens, how big of a retest are we going to get back down if they're going to push price higher, right? Current wick is, 300 point wick, guys. 300, yep. Over 300 point bottom wick on the 4-hour chart right now. Crazy. D-Money, how did I find the level of prices hit? The 15-minute chart, looking at the 50 EMA. So this blue line is the 50 EMA, so 925. So if we can close above this level, then I got to go to the 30-minute chart, and the 50 EMA is at 25,773, right? So if they're really going to push price, then it's probably headed to 25,073. That's how I trade, right? I basically look at price. If it's in momentum, it's going to continue to put in higher highs. So I basically use the EMAs as take profit areas or target points. And we were above the 14 and the 50. You got a bullish EMA cross on the 5-minute chart. So the next logical place that it would basically go to would be, if that's going to continue, is the 50 EMA on the 15-minute. 30-minute chart, like I said, 25,073, guys. If this bullish momentum is going to continue, we're headed up there, right? D, I just made $4,300. Thank you. I just want to make a little bit of money. Nice. You use 50 and 40, 50 and 14 EMA? Yes, correct. All right, guys, we got about 4 minutes left. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close out. Would like some kind of retracement if we can get it, because we've already basically went up from the low 328 points, right? So I don't want to join the party up here. I would like some kind of retest back down if possible. If not, then, you know, it's like, where are you going to put your stop? So that's why I'm going to wait for this 1 hour candle to close out, which is the open of a new 4 hour candle. And then I'll kind of go from there. But yeah, look at the 4 hour candle, guys. Bullish. Four-hour candles looking, it's on steroids, right? Look at that wick. Look at what's happening, chat. So yeah, 4 hour chart, Ramus. 4 hour chart, correct. We had a lot of sell pressure between the open last night and overnight, right? So this could be expected, some kind of retracement. But I think this is a really good example of when the ORB plays, right? With a huge momentum candle. One candle, guys, close above the, that's why I got long, right? Because I saw the momentum building and you had one huge candle above the 14 and the 50 EMA. G-Lean, the pants 23, the money I made 1,700 on a day, done for the day. Have a good session. Hey, you too. I appreciate that. Nice work. PW would be going crazy right now. Let's go. Yeah, guys, couple minutes left. I'll wait for the 1 hour and 4 hour candle to close. Try to get hopefully a retracement back down, and then try to see if long as they're going to be back in play, right? That's the next move for me. Yeah, FRM Florida 2582. Yeah, typically I stream in the afternoon, 1:30 to 4 p.m. PW's racing cars today, so that's why I'm in the morning doing the morning session, right? So let's go. D-Money, you've been solid this session. G's from Australia. Hey, I appreciate that. When you place your trade, are you on the 1 minute time frame? No, I trade the 5 minute chart. That's why I had to wait for the 5 minute candle to close for the ORB trade. If you kind of noticed that, I mapped out these black levels on the chart, 24,760 and 24,626. That's the high and the low of the first 5 minute candle. I mapped that out, and then I waited, right, for price to break above or below it with momentum, and then I want to join the party in that direction. And that trade, that's what played today, right? Does that work every day? No. But it played today, right? D-Money already got over 1,000 likes. How many likes we got, Ginger? All right, guys, we're at 1,600 likes. I want to get over 2,000 likes today, chat. I think we got almost 4,400 people tuned in, guys. And I called out 2 banging trades, and I even called out basically that level, right? That 900 plus level. So even if you took that, you still would have made money, chat. Do me a favor, drop a like if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. Trying to see if I can get at least 2,500 likes, guys, on the stream. Just trying to make a little bit of money. Deja, stop begging for the likes. Yeah, I'm not begging for the likes, but I know there's a lot of W's in the chat. So if you're enjoying the stream, we're not asking for money, guys, like other streamers, right? I'm not asking for donations, any of that stuff. So that's all. It's free to like. Daniel Trade, stop begging for trades, dude. I love the chat, man. Gotta love it. Deja, hey, I appreciate that. You already liked this. You already liked. I appreciate it. All right, we got to open of a new 1 hour candle. So now, yeah, a retest would be expected down, right? Some kind of retest. We're retesting down right now. Now the hard part, this is the 4 hour chart. The hard part is how low is that retest going to be, right? Because, so basically I would want us back above the 14 EMA to look to go long again, right? 956 area on the 1 hour chart, 5 minute chart, 14 EMA sitting at 24,823. So highs were put in, but now I got to be a little patient, right? And I want to see if we can kind of come down and maybe build out some kind of bullish momentum again down here to go higher. So that's the only tough part right now, is that we've had 350 points to the upside, guys, from the low. And if I want to get long, I would like for us to come down here and kind of revisit hopefully some of these EMAs, like at least 24,000, hopefully 823, but that might not happen. Gotta kind of wait and see. 4 hour chart closed bullish pin bar. So this is a good time to be patient now to see how price is going to kind of set up. This is the 15-minute chart. I use the 14 and 50 EMA. So let me pin that in the chat. I know that's going to come up again. So yeah, I use the 14 and 50 EMA. I'm going to pin that in the chat so it'll be there. Just kind of watching on the 5-minute chart right now to see what happens. Chris Westbrook, YouTube will show the stream to more people if he gets the likes. Yeah, I agree. That's why that's why I bring it up, right? But five-minute chart. See how this 5-minute candle closes out. Nice size wick so far, right? Bottom of the wick, it's crazy. 42-point bottom wick on the 5-minute candle. Got about a minute left. Good morning, DMONEY. Just join and hit like before doing anything. Hey, I appreciate the support. So yeah, it's kind of hard, guys, right? Like, all right, everything is being bought back up right now. This is the open of a new 4-hour candle. Obviously on the 15-minute chart, yeah, I mean, if we can hold 927, guys, then longs for me look good because that's the 50 EMA on the 15-minute chart. But if we're back below 925, then I don't want to be long right now. I want a deeper retest. So it's kind of like, it's a little bit of a tough spot because, so I will be probably a little patient. I'm gonna be patient. See how this 15-minute candle kind of forms. And we're getting a sell-off, right? We're getting a retracement back down. 5-minute chart, we're coming down. 14 EMA sitting at 24,823. So I'm gonna let it kind of come down. I want it to retest down so I can probably have a little bit better of a stop if I want to join the party long. So this gets a little tougher after you've had a really big move. So we'll see. I'd like to see a retest of the ORB. Yeah, I mean, if we can get it. But I mean, that's 24,760, right? So we'll see. Retest the 15-minute candle. Unique Watson. Yeah, that's what I want. Down here to the, I mean, the 14 is sitting at, on the 15-minute chart, chat, is sitting at 25,815. So sometimes it's better to wait and be patient and see if you can get a clear setup, right? That's how I'm gonna play it right now. Daniel T in Q, $1,200 today, first 10 minutes. UFC tomorrow, let's go, nice. D 4-hour wick is holding pre-market. Yeah, I know. But look at this pushback up, guys. Current 4-hour chart is bullish. So I'm gonna, I'll see how this 5-minute candle closes. I'll put it like that, right? But right now, there's a lot of bullish momentum. 927 would have to be my stop if I want to go bullish. We're super bullish right now, right? 928 is the 927, 928 is basically the 50 EMA on the 15-minute chart. So that's the level I'm kind of calling out. That needs to hold. Just wanted more of a retest down, to be honest. Up 1,000, lost 300 on purpose to stay within consistency rules. Yeah, that's a good problem to have. I agree. Need $53 to pass this Lucid eval. Well, today's probably the day to do it because there's a lot of volatility in the market. David, I'm up 3 racks. I'm out, boys. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. How long I've been trading, Michael? I've been trading 10 years combined, right? Between like Forex, stocks, options, penny stocks, and then obviously futures. Did I take a trade so far? Yeah, I took 2 trades, 2 winning trades, buys. Up on these 2 accounts. So trading 2 Lucid funded accounts. If you're just tuning into the stream, I called out buys on these 2 accounts, trading only 1 contract. Let's go. Just gonna be patient, chat, right? Called out 2 trades. 2 for 2 so far. Called out a third buy, didn't take that buy, but called it out like the momentum. So now I want more of see if we can get more of a retest down, just for a little bit better entry, better stop loss placement before trying to join to go long. So if they give it to me. D-Money, new superstar, Young Money. Good morning. Literally woke up just to give you a like and go back to sleep. Made 5K yesterday and an extra 1K overnight. Have a good weekend, everyone. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks for the support. D-Money, appreciate the educational video you put out yesterday. Question, you recommend starting with a 150K account. I assume that would be with the firm. How much if it's just individual? That's a personal thing. But if, you know, say you're starting with $1,000, then you probably want to trade micros and not minis, right? Especially on NQ. I would recommend trade micros with that amount. More buying pressure, guys. That's kind of building so far. So we did not get a retest of the 14 so far. 15 EMA or 15-minute chart. So yeah, I don't like how this 15-minute chart is forming. So I'm definitely gonna wait for a candle closure, right? I'm gonna wait for this 15-minute candle to close. I don't like this, right? Like, I mean, you got a long wick at the top and the bottom of the current 15-minute chart. So it's probably smart to wait for a candle closure to see what happens. D-Money, you are a calm voice when you are analyzing market. Is very nice. Love to have you every morning. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, we don't, it's hard. So it's hard to stream all session or all day, sorry. So I know PW, obviously you guys know that. Streams every morning, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. So it is cool when we get to stream together. Like this past Monday, I think the majority of people enjoyed that stream. We had a lot of 40,000 plus views on that stream. So I'm sure we'll do that more often when schedules permit, but it's hard to stream all day, chat, to be honest. And this is why I didn't want to go long up there, right? Here's a heavier retest coming down. So definitely probably some buyers got caught up there. And we are 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart, 24,843. This is what I wanted, right? I want a deeper retest down before trying to go higher. So we'll see what happens. Got a couple minutes left on this 15-minute candle that's now looking bearish. It's closing, as of right now, it's below the 50 EMA. Mac trades, we are in the head of the baby llama drama pattern. That's funny. Is it a buy? I'm not looking for a buy right now. I'm gonna wait for this 15-minute candle to close. Right now it's bearish, temporarily. Obviously there's a lot of momentum to the upside, but this current 15-minute candle is it building up some kind of steam to go higher? Possibly. But I'm gonna let it close out. Kelly, yeah, I like the 860 swipe, then rip to 25K. And there's your 860, Kelly, right? About a minute left. 15-minute chart is bearish right now. Well, it's gonna close bearish, right? But that doesn't mean it's looking bearish. Back below the 50. current 4-hour candle, chat. So this is the current 4-hour candle. And see, and that's what I was saying. It's harder now because how deep is the retest going to be of this wick? Right? This previous candle's wick, because it's so long. I mean, it's crazy, right? Bottom wick on the previous 4-hour candle is 315 points. So how long, you know, even if they're going to take price higher, how deep is the retest going to be? So that's why I said it's a little bit more difficult now. Need to let price kind of build out a little bit. So is this level going to be held? That's the question, right? On the 5-minute, or I don't trade the 3-minute chart, but I see that. So is that some kind of support? This basically the previous candle's wick. That's like the 860 level I think Kelly was kind of talking about. And I tell you what, chat, I like buys because we're right at the 14 EMA. To be honest, pretty much tapped the 14 EMA. That would have been a nice 50-point move back to the upside. Can I email you D-Money? I mean, you can shoot me. Yeah, I mean, I'm on Twitter. You can shoot me a DM. If it's regarding 101s and all that stuff, unfortunately, I don't do 101s. So, yeah, see, the buys are playing, guys. Right out the 14 EMA. That's 100 points. That's crazy. Yeah, I did kind of, yeah, Kelly kind of called that out, and I liked it because I saw the EMA, it kind of lined up with the EMA. First time back on the 14 EMA, guys. You got a bullish cross to the upside, and you got a reaction of 100 points. D-Money, thanks a lot. Since I've started using the 5-minute chart, I get consistent payouts. Nice. Plus 15-minute ORB. 15-minute ORB is down here at 24,844, but it came pretty close. Yeah, I think that's probably what you're saying, right? Yeah, look at this upside, guys. So let's see if we can get a little bit of a retracement down to kind of go higher, right? Yeah, that's my Twitter, my X account. But like I said, I don't do 101s, guys. I don't stream outside of the BDH, so just a heads up. Music name, I get that a lot. That's funny. Trap Beats Live Radio, 24/7 on YouTube. D-Money, the stream has 2,100 likes. Nice. But 4,200 viewers, right? All right, let's see how this candle closes out. Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. Right now, it's kind of like ranging, but overall, put in a higher high, current 5-minute candle, right? Compared to the high that was kind of sitting there. Keep in mind, 25,002 is the previous daily candle's high. That's mapped out, right? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That's the bottom of the previous daily candle. That was a mistake. So That's the bottom of the previous daily candle. The previous daily candle's low is 25,002 that I have mapped out there. So sorry about that. Connor, we keep building higher wicks and rejecting. Yeah, I agree. Love your show, D-Money. Yeah, I appreciate that. When you stream with PW, you guys should try to show your screen as well. I don't like it. Well, yeah, guys. I think it's only set up on that big setup over there, guys, that I think you can only show one screen at a time, and I think it's defaulted to PW screen. So that's all. All right, so we would need to hold 893 if I wanted to go long. So question is, are we gonna snap that 25,000 level? That's the question, right? Or are we gonna come back down and do a retest of the EMA? Bullish momentum to the upside, but is it kind of running out of steam, or are we consolidating? You almost need like a better entry. $14 EMAs at 24,866. I wanna buy here. Trying to see if we can snap 25,000, but we might not get it. I just like the momentum that kind of build up. So it'd be interesting to see if we can kind of build out some momentum and bust through 25,000, guys. But let's kind of see what's going on here. All right, let's see. 15-minute candle is right. So I think what would probably do it for me is if this 15-minute candle can close bullish, guys, above the 50 EMA, then that's convincing probably to go higher. But I don't want to see it like kind of, we still got 6.5 minutes left. So I'm going to kind of see how probably this candle closes. If it can close above 24,925 for me, that's bullish. But it's kind of retracing back a little bit, right? So got to be a little patient. So that's what I'm going to be watching. I would be very careful. This should be bearish. Opening government, I don't see as positive. Yeah, but remember, I'm a price action trader, right? I'm trading what's in front of me right now, not what's coming down the line with the government. So if they turn it bearish, that's fine. I'm a momentum trader. I'll try to catch that as well. So we'll see. D, oh, what a surprise. D is here. Woohoo, yeah. Yeah, I'm covering today, guys, the morning stream. I'm doing the morning stream. PW's racing cars today in Miami, so that's why I'm here. Let's go. Do you have a video detailing your EMA strategy? I mean, you could check out, we dropped the video last night on YouTube. What am I looking at, short or longs? I'm bullish right now until otherwise. If we get back below the 50 EMA on a 5-minute chart, 24,825, in my opinion, that's not great short term if I'm bullish. So, looking a little weak right now, right? But that could be a trap. I took a quick buy, guys. I'm in a buy from trying to play that momentum off that bottom wick. Entry was 19. So, and I'll probably close that because that's right at 20 points. I'll close that now. Some of these are quicker, guys. I know that, but I'm just kind of playing the momentum. There you go. So if you took that, guys, you're actually up. Because I called that out, it was at like 936. It just hit 60. So let's go. There you go. Nice. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Just trying to make a little money. Guys, that's it, guys. If you're not making money today, I don't know. Like, that's 25. It just hit 25,000. That's 3 out of 3, guys. 3 out of 3. 3 winning trades. Let's go. That boy good. That boy good. What was the theory behind the trade? Prices respecting the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart. It came down to the 14. Right? You had a retest of the EMAs. They're very well spread apart. Price kind of consolidated and expanded higher. So I'm bullish until we're back below the EMAs, guys. That's how I trade, right? Let's go. Up 1,800 on the day. I'm out. Thanks for the guidance. Made a little money. Nice. Like I said, guys, we got 4,000 people watching. Called out 3 trades, 3 banging trades, right? To be honest. Pass Lucid in one day. Let's go. All right, so now we kind of broke out of that range, that little consolidation. Right, we broke out to the upside. So yeah, I don't see, all right, let's track this. 30-minute chart, guys, 25,068. For me, that's in play right now because we've already crossed the 50 EMA on the 15-minute chart. So the next target would be, for me, 25,070 area. Wouldn't be surprised. Maybe they, you know, drop it down a little bit on a retracement and then push it higher, but need $900 to pass my first combine. Hey, you're close. D-Money, are you going to stream afternoon today? No. So I'm only doing the morning session today, chat. No afternoon session. But I mean, guys, do we really need to trade this afternoon if you already bagged? I mean, I called out 3 trades, guys. Banging trades. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Should I get Lucid or take profit? That's a preference thing. It's up to you. Go to onlypropfirms.com. You can compare. The good thing about take profit is they have daily payouts, right? You can get to daily payouts. But I like Lucid as well. So in theory, guys, we should hold this gray box that I kind of drew out and expand higher, right? But we'll have to see. But I would be surprised if we don't kind of push up, right? We just broke out of this consolidation range, so I would expect more upside. There you go, right? Kind of like a retest and then push up. But I would just say, all right, new 30-minute candle just opened. And the way that I trade, I'm always looking at the highest time frame that basically closed. So the 30-minute chart just closed, right? You got a bottom wick that already formed. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we get up to 25,068. That's the 50 EMA on the 30-minute chart, right? Just kind of keep that in mind. Keep that level in, like in the back of your head. And there's some expansion, right? So if you kind of played the gray box, waited for price to kind of dip into that box, and then you would already be up on the trade. I mean, almost 30 points. Take profit got daily payouts. How much can you make in one day on a 50K account? Yeah, I would say go to onlypropfirms.com and you could do some comparison. It'll kind of break it down for you. Use the code PW. Let's go. D, you take high probability trades with low defined risk. This is the way, brother. Yeah, I agree, Kelly. I didn't always trade this way, chat. I had to go through the fire. A lot of losses to trade this way, to be honest. All right, here's that pump. Like I said, I feel good about buys until we're back below at least a 14 EMA, chat. 24,903. So if we break 903, then that's not great short term. But if we can hold these levels, then I would see more upside coming. That's just based on how I trade, right? P-Deucer, this is price action. I'm drawing out price action. Price was consolidating, kind of like stuck in a range. Respected the EMAs, and then, you know, trying to push up higher. So I have to see what happens, right? DK22, over 2 years to be profitable for me. Yeah, I should have did it from the beginning, dude. Yeah, got the. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. All right, so what is the best strategy at the moment? Well, I mean, I just called out this gray box needs to be respected. If this gray box is respected, which was like a consolidation area, then buys are in play, probably up to 25,060. These accounts are up, guys. And by the way, like I said earlier, right? This is trading one contract, guys. One contract at a time, right? There's 30. So what? Almost $3,000 on a day so far. Let's go. D-Money been calling great shots. Nice. Yeah, today's price action's been really good, right? I mean, this is favorable if you're a momentum trader. Bro, you closed too fast. Here we go. Guys. So Adrian, did you so yeah, I mean, I think I said that at the beginning of the stream, so I could hold longer, but I'm also up $2,800 on a day, so I'm not gonna, right? I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if we get up to 70 or 65. There's 50. Let's go. Guys, even if you literally kind of like listen, right, to what I was saying, we're there, right? We just tapped 64.75, guys. That's actually the 50 EMA 30-minute chart. So, and I'm just being honest, right? I get a lot of questions. How do I trade the EMAs? This is today is a perfect example of how I trade the EMAs. Could I have held longer on some of these trades? Absolutely, right? I mean, I'm sure. But you know, I'm actually content, right? There's 74. So if this 30-minute candle closes above 25,070, then I would have to go to the 1 hour, and I would have to start looking at the 1 hour chart. Where could price go in the 1 hour chart, right? 25,241. That's the 1 hour chart's 50 EMA. So that would be a next level of interest. What is the gray horizontal box, support and resistance? That's basically, so that's like price targets I'm kind of drawing out up top. And then this was the consolidation on the 5-minute chart, right? We broke out of the consolidation. So like I said, as long as we broke out, price should expand more to the upside. So that target was hit, right? So let me take that box off. So now preferably, hopefully, right, a retest down. If they're gonna grind it up, maybe come down a little lower and then continue to expand higher. So maybe a retracement back down, which you might not get because price is in a lot of momentum right now. 30-minute chart looking good. Like I said, you got about 19 minutes left, and it needs to close above 25,070 because that would be great if I'm bullish short term. Up just a little over $3,000 today. Done trading for the day. D-Money, everyone have a safe weekend. Hey, you too. Are you content with trades? Yeah, guys, because at the end of the day, like green is green, right? And like I think I said that at the beginning of the stream, like I actually held some of these trades longer than I typically hold, right? Some of these trades were 20, 25 points at a time, scalping, and I'm trading one contract, chat. So keep that in mind, right? So one contract. So let's do the math real quick, approximately, right? One contract on these trades, that's over 70 points that I picked up today, right? And you got to think there's, you know, so yeah. Not a bad Friday. Exactly. Lim Zebra. Yep. And that's what I'm saying, right? So roughly like 70, I picked up over 70 points. Why? What? How can I be upset about that, right? What's the next move? Guys, we're bullish. I mean, you gotta love the chat, right? You call out 3 banging trades, and some of these trades got like, it's the chat's so funny. Yeah, I know. Yeah, one more. Guys, I kind of said that. I said that the next target, you got to go up to the, because if this 30-minute chart can close above 25,070 area, then we're probably headed up here to 200 plus, to be honest. How did I call 25,073? Yeah, that was the 15-minute charts. At the time, that was the 15-minute charts. Sorry, that was a 30-minute chart EMA, the 50 EMA. That was the price target because that was the 30-minute charts. 50 EMA, right? So if you got the 50 EMA on your chart, you'll see that it's at that 70 range, 70 area. So when price is in momentum, it's going to continue to it should put in higher highs and higher lows, right? If it's trending to the upside. So it already got above 14 and 50 on the 15-minute chart. It's above it on the 5-minute chart. So the next logical area is the 30-minute chart. And that was the price target. If it closes above the blue line EMA, then we're probably headed, like I said, up to 200 plus, guys. Bringing Jerome to talk to the chat. Yeah, I know. If trading one contract on a 50K account, what would be the most drawdown you should allow? That's a personal thing. Look at this expansion, guys. Look at the expansion up. So I would probably one contract because you got limited drawdowns. So, and then I would probably have a 20-point stop, 25-point stop per trade. I mean, it's hard. If you're trading NQ like nowadays, you know, if your stop is too tight, you're gonna get stopped out because these retracements sometimes is, look at this expansion, guys. And we're halfway to 200 right now, right? 50 more points. That's crazy. Did you find it? Yeah, Ramus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that level up here, guys, that gray box, that's the 50 EMA on the 1 hour chart. The low of it is like 25,000, like 220. So that would be the next logical like price target. She gone. Just caught a banger up 600 with 2 MQ. Nice. Let's go to the 350s, D. Yeah, hey, I mean, got to get past 200 first, though, right? So that's why I see that level, guys, because that's the next logical spot. Look at this 1 hour candle. Go to your 1 hour chart. Look at the 1 hour candle. Look at the nice size wick. So this is how you know price is in momentum, chat. When you see long wicks at the bottom of the higher time frame candles, price is in momentum. Look at this long wick on the 1 hour chart, right? You make us in the green. Hey, just trying to make a little money. Let's go. 30 points away. Yeah, it would be hard to kind of... The only way you didn't make money today, chat, is if you were not patient. Right? Like if you didn't wait for a retracement, like I kind of called out. If you kind of got in, maybe you got trapped into a short, you bought the bottom, you sold the bottom basically, and the price reversed on you. That's the only way I can see. All the calls today have been on point, guys. So at first I thought I was dreaming when you were on already. You do the PM session. Yeah, I typically do the PM session, but PW is actually racing cars today, chat, so that's why I'm here. So let's go. How do I analyze? I'm breaking that down. I mean, if you kind of go back and rewatch this stream, I use the higher time frame. I would say go back and rewatch the stream and you'll kind of get, I can't explain it any better than what I'm kind of talking through. So I would say go back and watch the stream, to be honest. I'm not trying to be like sarcastic or anything. Like I'm being honest. Need a retest. Yeah, I know. I would love a retest. I would love another retest, guys. Right? Back down. Some kind of retest. But the way you got to look at this, we got 10 minutes left for the close of this current 1 hour candle. So let's see what happens. So like if we're not going to come back down, then the hard part now is where do you put your stop if you're trying to get long? You know, that's how I trade, right? So it's too big of a stop loss right now for me to kind of join all the way up here. So I will want some kind of retracement back down, correct? Unique Watson, D-Money, I love you. Need to go. Getting fear of missing out, just watching price and not getting in. Yeah. Hey, you got to know yourself, right? There's nothing wrong with that. If you're green for the day and you made money, guys, there's nothing more mental than a mental boost than going into the weekend green. Right, chat? Because think about it. That's going to help you a lot going into the weekend because you're like, okay, I'm ready for Monday. But if you're green right now and you kind of get in fear of missing out, you're all the way up here and your entry's not the best, and then price does a simple retracement, you end up losing money. That's not going to be good going into the weekend, right? So just be logical. How many likes we got, Ginger? 2,300 likes on the stream, guys. So I appreciate the support. Want to see if we can get to 2,500 plus. So do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. Called out 3 banging trades, and I actually called out probably about 5 trades, guys, to be honest, right? Kind of levels that I was looking at and all that stuff. So hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. What's the highest amount of likes? This is the highest amount of likes, to be honest. 1,600 is the record so far in the D-Money show. I appreciate how you engage with the chat while calling killer trades. Salute entire BDH. Nice. So yeah, I will want some kind of retracement down. I mean, at this point, I mean, Sierra Whitfield, 1405 on payout qualified for the first time. Thanks, D-Money. Hey, chat, you guys don't understand. When I hear stuff like that, when I read stuff like that, it makes my job worthwhile, right? So I appreciate. I'm happy that you got to a payout, but at the end of the day, you did the work. You click buy and sell. So congrats. Trading with Rich. Thanks, D-Money. Have a good weekend, everyone. Hey, you too. Up 2,200 for the day. Crushed it. Thanks, D-Money. Nice.
A little Filipino man wanted me to tell you something. We're doing a take profit trade or giveaway 5 accounts because of so many likes.
Nice. Hey, guys. So just got word from the little Filipino man. Due to the likes on the stream, guys, we're going to give away 5 take profit trader accounts. Let's go.
And the link will be in the stream.
So the link will be in the stream. So you see the link right there, guys. Go to onlypropfirms.com/giveaways. We're going to give away 5 accounts, 5 free take profit trader accounts. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Called out some banging trades, right? Called out 3 winning trades, guys. Banging trades. Some of these trades, you could have got 100 points on some of these trades, to be honest. 2 other trades I called out were 50+ point trades if you took those levels that I kind of talked about. So it's a good Friday. So once again, we're giving away 5 take profit trader accounts. The link has been dropped in the chat, onlypropfirms.com/giveaways. Let's go. William D Money changing my name to love you. I love you. I love you. Chat, I don't even know when I started saying that, but it definitely is kind of catchy, right? I love you. Yeah, so once again, guys, we are giving away 5 take profit trader accounts. The link has been dropped in the chat, onlypropfirms.com/giveaways. So head on over to the site and register for the giveaway. Let's go. PW, D Money, what is the 25,240 price target? No, that's the 1 hour charts 50 EMA. So if price is gonna continue bullish throughout the day today, it's probably gonna get up to that level, right? Might take some time. Might get a retest, like how price is kind of dropping down. This is the 5-minute chart. It's kind of retracing a little bit. So, which is what you want to see. That's healthy after you've had a strong move to the upside. We're going into the close of a 1 hour candle. We have about 3 minutes and 45 seconds left on the 1 hour chart. So, see what happens. 25,000 retests, I hope. Yeah, I mean, that's not too, I mean, that's actually reasonable because the 14 EMA is sitting at 25,012. So we'll see. Yeah, you'll definitely be notified if you win. Yes. 5 free take profit trader accounts, guys. We're giving away. Onlypropfirms.com/giveaways. Can you explain what the wicks mean? Yeah, the wicks are reaction points. So they're basically, if a candle is bearish and you got a long wick at the bottom, perfect example would be like this current 1 hour chart. This is the 1 hour chart we're kind of looking at. This bottom wick was basically price opening up and pushing down, trapping shorts, and then expanding higher to the upside. So I'm looking for wicks on a higher time frame. If I see long wicks at the bottom of a green candle, that to me is super bullish. So I want to go down to the 5-minute chart and I want to look for momentum. I want to look for price to basically kind of mirror that pattern coming off the EMAs as an example, right? And I want to look to go long. I would say continue to tune into the streams and you'll get to see kind of like how I use the wicks as, I guess you can say, confluence. Thanks, D Money. Please, can I have your email address? I want to know how much fun is good enough to start with considering the drawdown. I want to be trading with you online. Yeah, so I actually put my X feed in the chat. So, but I mean, I can answer that question here. So that's a personal preference. Your question is personal. That's up to you. I can't tell you what account size to trade with. I would say that if I was a brand new trader starting today, I would probably start with a 150K account because there's a decent amount of drawdown. Gives me room to kind of wiggle around a little bit, so to speak, right? Learn the process, take some losses, not get the account blown on one trade or a couple trades, right? So, but that's a preference thing. go to onlyprop-firms.com. You can compare all the prop firms that we basically recommend. Use the code PW. Let's go. All right, so 1 hour chart's gonna close in about 15 seconds. Closing super bullish, long wick at the bottom. That bottom wick on the 1 hour chart is about 90 points. It's above the 14 EMA. This area, the last time we were kind of like in this area, guys, we did have a sell-off back down, right? There was some rejection on the 1 hour chart. So definitely want to see price kind of hang out above 133. If we get back below 133, that's not great short term if I'm a bull. I like the previous 5-minute candles close, to be honest, with that long wick at the bottom. Close as a bullish pin bar. Close it basically as a bullish pin bar, right? But I would say I'm gonna at least give this candle time to kind of open up because it's the first 5-minute candle of the 1 hour chart. So want to see how this candle kind of opens up. Is it gonna be a retracement back down? Form some kind of bottom wick on the 1 hour chart. That's what we're looking at right now, the 1 hour chart. And then expand higher possibly. Remains to be seen, right? So hey, D-Money, is a retest when a new low or high is created, but momentum not changed? A retest is when there's like an open of a new candle, like I'm kind of talking about right now. Forms a bottom wick. So price, like pretty much, if I'm a momentum trader, I want to see price like on a 1 hour chart. If it's going to be bullish, a bullish candle, I want to see price push down, preferably at the open of a candle, forming some kind of bottom wick and then expanding to the upside. Trapping shorts basically, right? Mark Auto Parts, D, enjoy the weekend. Hey, you too. NQ Soccer Mom, D-Money, you have great insight today. Headed on the road for New Orleans, from New Orleans to Memphis, bringing my daughter to a soccer tournament. Have a great weekend. Hey, you too. I hope her team wins the tournament. That would be cool, right? Let's go. So much sell pressure here. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I agree. Because guys, we've had a lot of, so let's measure out the move so far from the 930 open, from the low to the high. Guys, we've had a 554 point move from the low, off the low so far. So that's a lot of momentum to the upside. Pretty deep retracement would not be a surprise. So, but yeah, a lot of momentum to the upside, but it's still bullish right now until otherwise. I would not be looking for shorts unless we kind of break back below the 14 EMA, 25,029 with momentum, right? So do you trade eval same as funded? For the most part. The daily candle we're forming is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, look at that wick on the daily candle. All right, so if you guys remember at the beginning of the stream, I said look to the left on the daily chart because the last time we were in this area, we had a reaction to the upside, right? I kind of called that out, and that's what we're getting. That's why you got to kind of know your areas, right? You got to kind of incorporate the higher time frame. It's beautiful. It's beautiful if you were buying. LOL. When you write, you right. Because I said that earlier as well, that there's a lot of people that got their accounts blown today, chat, because they want, and I've done that a million times. I had to be right on shorts, right? So just to kind of recap, like what kind of occurred. on the lower time frame, we had the opening range ORB, right? High and the low of the ORB. I waited for that candle to close, that 5-minute candle. It was bearish. Did not take a trade. Waited for price for the next 5-minute candle. It actually pretty much broke above the 14 and 50 EMA. It formed a bullish EMA cross. Guys, that's my A+ setup to go long. And that's what played out right today. Let's go. AJ8 trades, come to the Tommy Bahama Marlin bar tonight. We're waiting for you. Yeah, I might, guys. That might be in the cards. Long entry coming again. So let's go back to the, yeah, I mean, it's building up. Let's see what happens here. I mean, we're 6 minutes into the 1 hour chart. I don't want to see this 36 level broken, and preferably this level when I look kind of like to the left, right, on the 5-minute chart. Yeah, this 57 level, technically, I would want to see it hold and push up. Took a stab at a buy, guys, right out that level. I was up 10 points. We'll kind of see what happens here. I want a reaction up here. I might close it. Want to see if we can push higher, right? But if not, we'll keep an eye on it. I was up like 10 points right away. Tried to play the reaction off that level, trying to see if we can go higher, but I'll keep an eye on it. One contract, not going to sweat it. I would say be careful. You don't have to take that trade, obviously, but I want to see if this level will hold and push up. Retest 134 maybe. Trap some shorts. The last time it was in this area, kind of had a bullish reaction, right? But doesn't always work. So, like I said, you don't have to. I just tried to play that quick momentum trade. I was actually up 10 points. I could have closed it, but I held it a little longer. So, we'll see. If it can go out, my profit area would be 135. On one contract. But it's kind of having some trouble, right? So we'll see. But I would want to see it kind of go now. Down about 5 points. Entry was 94. Want to see if we can trap some shorts, right? Stop will be back below like 60 or maybe the previous candle's low. Might not even give it that much, right? Because I want to see it go. Like, I don't want to see it stall, guys. Only one contract, like I said before. All right, there's 10 points. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. I'm gonna close that, guys. That's another 15-point trade. We'll take it. Let's go. And you'll probably get, I mean, you gotta love it, right? Trading one contract, chat. So I'm up over $3,000 on the day. Trading one contract. Let's go. That boy good. That boy good. And there's more expansion, chat, right? It's going up higher. And that's what I wanted. It just took a little bit more time, so I'm content with 15 points. Pretty easy setup, guys. Right? Price, like I said, I didn't want to see price break that gray box. When you look to the left, the last time, right, that was like the little low that was put in, and if price is in momentum, I didn't want to see that level broken, and you had expansion to the upside. Let's go. So copy trading 2 accounts, right? So guys, I mean, I can't ask for more in this session, I'll be honest, right? I mean, really good session. Up almost $3,600 across 2 accounts, trading one contract. Bagged over almost 90 points on the set, right at 100 points, guys. Wait, like what more can I ask for? I believe, guys, that's 4 trades, 4 out of 4. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Who is this guy? I'm DMONEY. Yeah, guys, if you're new to, like, if you haven't met me yet, so I typically stream Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. So I trade the afternoon session. I stream the afternoon session here at the BDH, Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. PW's not here today. He's racing cars. So you got DMONEY. Let's go. Bro, I'm up $5,000 today in the eval account. Nice. 4 out of 4, guys. Caught out probably 6 trades. Actually, took 4, and very content with the session, right? Can I copy trade your account? That would be a no.
He's D-Money, that boy good.
I appreciate it. Guys, drop a W in the chat. So if you made money today on the stream, drop a W in the chat. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Can you stream every morning? Yeah. So that's hard, chat, right? It's hard to stream the morning and the afternoon session like every single day. That's a lot, not gonna lie. So, but I do appreciate the support. A lot of positive reaction to the afternoon streams. And I'm very humbled by it. I say that a lot. Humble for the opportunity that PW gave me, chat, right? I've been watching PW for 2 years. A lot of you know the story at this point, but been watching PW for over 2 years and was granted the opportunity to come stream at the BDH, right? And trade. So dream job. Let's go. Yeah, 4 out of 4, guys, right? 4 out of 4. 4 banging trades today. I mean, I saw somebody said that they lost money today. I'm not sure. Obviously that was the most W's I've seen in the chat. I called out 4 banging trades, and I also called out 2 other trades that if you took, you would have made money. So maybe you got short or something, trying to short the momentum. I'm not sure, but I didn't take any shorts today, right? D-Money, you can stream on your own YouTube 100%. I will watch yours over. Yeah, guys, you guys already know that. I love PW. I've been a fan of PW for years. And how did we meet? I sent an email, right? This was at the time a while back where they were actually having traders on the stream. So sent an email a while back. My dad passed away. Had some life stuff kind of come up, right? And had to actually delay it. So I canceled, guys. I had to cancel and reschedule. They were nice enough to reschedule me. And the rest is history from that point, right? So it's funny how life works. So what is my bias, D? What is my bias? I'm bullish. That's my bias. I don't see any shorts right now. Called out 4 trades already. Look at the current 1 hour candle. It's hard to be bearish when you got a 1 hour candle with a long wick at the bottom. Look at the current 1 hour candle's bottom wick. So I'm gonna be honest, chat, with the volatility that we've been getting over the last week, one contract is all you really need to make some really good money per account. I'm just being honest. Yeah, I appreciate the condolences. Jet DRVR, yeah, I'm sorry for your loss as well. So micros as well. Yeah, Mr. 45 special. I agree. What a crazy trade day. Yeah.
Don't care what Jerome say, you're not a nerd.
Yeah, Jerome's a hater, guys. I've come to that conclusion. So Jerome is a hater. If you guys don't know who Jerome is, I would say go to the page you're on, right? Go to short. There's a short video when he tried to take my job, Jerome, right? So this guy's a hater. It depends on the day. Why do I trade only 2 accounts? It depends on the day and the session. So a lot of times I'll trade a couple accounts at a time. Sometimes I'll copy trade more accounts. These are funded accounts. It just depends on what's going on. Matthew, what's up? D-Money, I'm out. 900 plus today. Thanks, bro. Hey, have a good one, man. Enjoy the weekend. Still holding since open? Nice. Well, I made 3,000 first day funded. I'm going to work now. Hey, congrats. Hey, that's a good way to go to work though, right? How many years it took me to be profitable? Over 2 years. Guys, we dropped a FAQ video last night. So check that out. It's on the YouTube page. Kind of answers some of that stuff. Jerome who? Yeah, Jerome is my alter ego, guys. You'll see Jerome a lot on the streams. Had the idea when PW gave me my own show that I wanted to do something that no other streamer is doing, right? And that's kind of integrating comedy into live streaming. Nobody's doing that kind of stuff, right? So I wanted to be the first person to kind of do that. PVT money, CUD money, nice and calm. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, guys, we're getting close to that 200 level I talked about. Keep that in mind. Long. Guys, I called out pretty much 6 trades. And I said that I wouldn't be surprised if we get to 25,200 all the way, or 220. All the way up to 25,244 at least, if price is going to stay bullish. And right now price is bullish. That's the 50 EMA on the 1 hour chart. So I mean, I would say take that, do with that what you want, right? But that's what I'm seeing on the chart. And there's 200, guys. Let's go. Thanks, D-Money WW for the day. Time to go spend some money. See you Monday. Hey, I'll see you Monday, Chris. You helped save my XFA account. I was down $2,800 in drawdown. Now I'm back at break even. Let's go. Yeah, chat. So what I would say today is, if you've had a question on how I trade, why I take trades, how I use the EMAs, today's the perfect stream. I would actually bookmark it and go back and rewatch it, because it kind of, price was in momentum today. And I think I did a pretty good job of explaining, even calling out levels based off the higher time frame and using the EMAs. So I would say to probably go back and rewatch the stream. Are you guys thinking about doing Mondays all day together from now on? I'm not sure. I mean, I felt like that was a really good stream. So, and I know PW feels the same way. So, I mean, I think we'll stream together as much as we can. Notice the level, guys. 1 hour chart. We just tapped that bottom of the gray box that I called out a while back, right? Sleepy Mocha, D Mondays. Let's go. That box is not a resistance area. I mean, it's basically, it was a price target. I use EMAs as price targets. I use them as, to be honest, right? When prices and momentum, look at the price, chat. Look at the price. Skeletor 619. Yo D, just to make sure as we're heading higher and we're overextended, you say that you always want to see a retracement to the EMA and then see what happens and close above and then go along. Yeah, on the 5 minute chart, right? I want to see price kind of. So if I go to the 5 minute chart right now, we just hit that level that I had drawn out, which is the 50 EMA on the 1 hour chart, right? Where we're currently at. So yeah, I want to see price if we're bullish. I want to see price kind of break out, come back to the EMAs, respect the EMAs on the 5 minute chart and expand higher. And that's what we got here, right? We had a breakout to the upside, price put in a higher high, came back down to the EMA and then expanded up to the upside. When prices and momentum and they're very well spread apart, those EMAs, you want to see them hold, right? On nice trend days, this is the price action you want to see. We're at the top of the box, chat, right? On the 1 hour chart. So we're right at the 50 EMA that I called out. Top of it. Let's go. So if we close above, because I know that question is already coming up in the chat. So if we close above 25,245, then I would have to go to the 4 hour chart and 25,488. Sorry, 25,495 is the 50 EMA on the 4 hour chart. It sounds funny listening to you and I'm listening to another streamer at the same time. Two completely different styles. Wow, go D Money. Yeah, guys, there's different ways to trade. I just trade momentum, and I had to realize for me that I have to keep it simple. So I only have 2 EMAs on my chart. I draw out the ORB and I try to follow momentum, because at the end of the day, price action is always gonna take king over any indicator, right? I just basically figured out how to use the EMAs in alignment with the momentum, right? That's it. Because price action is always going to take precedent over anything else. And I'm kind of laughing, right? Because it's like, all right, so like today, right? So yeah, you know, people give me a hard time sometimes about the white charts and all that stuff, guys. But if you have something that works for you, you stick to it, right? It doesn't matter the color of your charts. Let's go. So good, D Money. Nice profit on the day. God bless you. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I always use the same EMAs. Correct. Yeah, the EMAs never change. I just go up higher to the higher time frames. As price crosses EMAs on the lower time frame, I go up. So if price was above the 5 and 15 minute, 14 and 50 EMA, so I went to the 30 minute. We're above this is a 30 minute chart. We're above both EMAs, so I go to the 1 hour. And like I said, that next target for me was 25,247. If we can close above that level, then I would have to say that if the bullish momentum is going to continue, it's going to challenge 25,500. Because that's the 50 EMA on the 4 hour chart. That's how I trade, right? How do you set up EMAs? So yeah, there's a short video on the YouTube page. Go to shorts and it'll show you exactly how to do it. Let's go. Will the results of the giveaway be in this stream, D-Money? Hey, when are we? How is that going to work, Ginger, for the giveaway? All right, we're checking right now, chat. So we're gonna get with the little Filipino man as far as the results for the giveaway. D-Money, you are a godsend. God bless you, and don't forget that boy good. Yeah, hey, I appreciate that. All right, guys, so stay tuned to the stream. So in 5 minutes, we're gonna have the results of the giveaway. So once again, we gave away 5 take profit trader accounts because we had a ton of likes on the stream. So we got about 5 minutes, and we're gonna do the giveaway. Yeah, Vision Power Academy. You might be already too late at this point, but it was only propfirms.com/giveaways is how you enter. So we had that up on the screen. I said it multiple times earlier in the stream. Maybe you're just joining right now. So $2,500 likes, you demand D. Hey, nice. Did we hit 2,500 likes, Ginger? 2,600 likes, guys. Let's go. I think that's a record. Possibly. That's definitely a record for D-Money. I'll say that. So do me a solid, guys. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. Called out 4 winning trades. All banger trades today, guys, right? Up over $3,000 on these accounts, only trading 1 contract. I actually called out like 6 trades because I called out price levels. So even if you took those, you would have made money. So it's hard to, you know, there was so many W's in the chat today I've never seen so many W's. So yeah, I'm trying to see if we can get to 3,000 likes, right? We got almost 3,100 people still tuned into the stream. So do me a solid, hit the like button if you're not subscribed. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Please get some lunch and please come back for the afternoon session. Yeah, there's not going to be an afternoon session today, chat. And I think, why would we, right? I mean, to be honest, this was an epic stream. My best trading day so far. All right, hold on one second, chat. All right, so here's the winners. Let's go. The winners are coming across the bottom of the screen, guys, of the 5 take profit trader accounts. Congrats to the winners. If you didn't win today, you're still a winner because chances are you probably made money today because Epic Stream 4 out of 4. So let's go. If you didn't win today, don't get frustrated. We got a ton of people tuned into the stream. I would say try again next time, right? That's all you can do. Ahmed, they're actually going across the bottom of the screen as we speak. Yeah, it's 11:32. You won the giveaway? Nice. Congrats. Jake Candy 18, D-Money, you're the GOAT. So happy to see you, to see your BDH success. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, honestly. Trying to make a little money. What's the view on the chart? Yeah, this is actually the, this was at target. And notice how we're kind of getting a little reaction right off the 1 hour chart. This is actually the 4 hour, but on a 1 hour chart, we're kind of hanging out right below the 50 EMA. Which is the blue line, right? So yeah, so winners, so if you won a free account, you will receive an email. So just a heads up, you'll get an email. So keep an eye out on your inbox. Congrats to the winners. They're already sent out right now. So the emails have already been sent out, guys. So if you won an account, you're going to be getting an email here shortly. It was already sent out. Let's go. Do you believe stands a change for a short now? I mean, I'm not bullish. I'm not bearish right now. I need to see, probably, to be honest, I need to see momentum kind of shift. I will want to see price below the 14 and 50 EMA. So I would need to see price on the 5-minute chart back below 24,968. Until then, I'm bullish, guys, based on how I trade. The sport's done. I didn't win, so Jerome stole one from me. Hey, you gotta watch Jerome. Gotta watch that guy. Just buy each red candle. Yeah, I mean, that's been pretty much, I mean, you would be up right now 50 points on a 5-minute chart, right? Yeah, so emails have been sent, guys. Like I said, if you didn't win, there's always next time. Just trying to see if we can make a little money. All right, so this is the 15-minute chart. I mean, you got a bottom wick that was put in and we're starting to push higher. So I would not be surprised if, you know, like I said, if we close above 25,246, that's great for bulls. I would have to say that the 14 EMA is 25,272 on the 4-hour chart. So could be the next price target. D-Money, is it just me, but October, November, December are the best months to trade? Yeah, it just depends. I've really enjoyed, I mean, there's been a lot of great I think, great price action over the last like week, right? So hopefully that continues. The next take profit, I mean, if it's gonna continue on the 1 hour chart, well, first of all, the next 20 minutes, I will want to see price above 25,246. And then I would target, if that happens, then we could possibly head up to, on the 4 hour chart, the 50 EMA is sitting at 25,495 area. So just kind of be mindful of that if they're gonna do that, right? And remember, chat, like that doesn't mean that we'll get there in this session. I mean, but it's possible. Still got all day. When can I enter? Guys, I've called out so many. I've called out basically six ways to 6 times today, right? As far as entering. So if price is right now, it's in momentum. Like if I'm buying up here, my stop has to be below 208. So that's a wide stop. That's the only issue, right? Previous 5-minute candles low. But I'm very content with the performance today, right? On these 2 accounts, trading 1 contract. You know, 90 points basically, right? Like I'm content with that, chat. And it's like funny because some people will be like, oh, like, you know, how do you make money scalping? Like, because you don't have to be greedy. You can take decent sized moves and it adds up. Yeah, we already posted the names of the winners for the chat, guys. Emails have already been sent to those winners. There was 5 winners. Emails have already been emailed out. So unfortunately, if you didn't win, I apologize, but you know, but great thing is I did call out 4 banging trades today. So, and actually 6 technically, because I called out 2 other trades that you could have bagged a ton of points on. So let's go. X Fire Trades, thanks a lot for the account. Hey, congrats on winning. D, you always been a patient trader, or was that learned? Ryan, so that was learned. That was learned from taking losses and not necessarily being wrong on the direction, but not waiting for retracements, not waiting for the right entry, right? So as an example, you got to know your strengths as a trader. So if you guys remember, if you joined in from the beginning of the stream, I actually talked about the opening range and how I was going to wait for the first 5-minute candle to close, because I'm not great at entering before that first 5-minute candle closes. And I'm glad I waited, because the next candle pretty much gave me the bias to go long, because you had a huge momentum candle to the upside, right? On the 5-minute chart. So I had to learn that. D-Money, love you, bro. Be out until next week. Hey, have a good one. Have a good weekend. Sharon Tiball, have a great weekend, D-Money, with your daughter. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, her birthday is Sunday, right? So she's going to be 2. It's crazy. Great day. Have a great weekend, D-Money, Ginger, and the rest of the crew. Let's go. Secure at 500 on the day, D-Money. I'm gonna enjoy the weekend. Hope you do as well. See you next week, same place, same time. Nice. And I appreciate the birthday wishes for my daughter, chat. End of the week with 150K past Lucid accounts. Hey, Tommy Bahama tonight to celebrate. Let's go. How many likes on the stream? The last time I checked with Ginger, it was over 2,500. 2,700. We got 2,700 likes. D-Money, how do you handle emotions? It's a constant battle. Right? It's a constant battle. You have to basically be content with your trades. If you're a scalper, stay a scalper. Don't try to be something you're not. And what I mean by that is these, 15, 20, 25 points trades, they add up, chat. Am I gonna get better at holding trades when I have conviction? Yes. Right, I gotta work on that. I think I said that at the beginning of the stream. I said that on the stream with PW on Monday, because some of these trades, chat, going off the higher time frame are bigger trades, but when you do the math and you're up $1,900 per account, that's based in trading one contract, you pretty much pulled in over 90 points on the session. So can you really be upset at that? No, right? Would you get long around 25,180? The 14 EMA is 25,154. The only issue now is that, like, you got an actual, like, is this level gonna hold, right? That gray box needs to hold. If like bullish right now, right? So the low, I would want to see 25,152 hold, but if that breaks, I don't want to see price. All right, so perfect example, keep it simple, right? As of right now, we have not had a candle close below the 14 EMA at all since 9:40 in the morning, chat. So we've had 2 hours with price above the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Just keep that in mind. So is that gonna happen all day? Sometimes it does. Doesn't mean it's, but if you get a break below it, then how low is that, how big is that retracement gonna be? That's the question. But the EMAs have held all day so far in the 5-minute chart. What are those fingers on the chart? No, they were there earlier, right? Just kind of mapping out price action. This one down here is basically showing the ORB and the momentum coming in on the next 5-minute candle to the upside. And like I said, so if you're coming in late to the stream or you join late, today's a perfect stream, chat, I feel, to kind of bookmark and go back and rewatch as far as how I trade the ORB, because it played out perfect today, right? How I use the EMAs is price points and price targets, going up to the higher time frames, using those. I think today's a really good example. So I would recommend probably bookmarking and going back and rewatching. The sports done, small win example, 10 points a day, 1 mini, $200 times 5 accounts, $1,000 a day, 5,000 weekly, close to 250,000 a year. Stay small. Yeah, I agree. It adds up. Before you know it, she'll be 5. Enjoy these moments. Yeah, I agree. 5-minute or 15-minute ORB today. Yeah, today the 5-minute. I played the 5-minute ORB. 5-minute open range break. That's what this little finger hand, somebody was asking, right? That's what this is on the chart, showing the momentum coming in. Let's go. Looking good for buys. I mean, yeah, I would say like this 14 EMA would have to hold 155. I mean, it is a little bit of a wide stop, but yeah, you got a reaction right back up every time, guys, right? That's what's playing right now until otherwise. In all honesty. Hey, D-Money, do you change your ORB interval between 5-minute and 15-minute, or are you exclusive to the 5-minute range? So yeah, I kind of said that at the beginning of the stream. If I don't like the 5-minute ORB, so what typically works pretty well is a huge momentum candle. So right, and we had a decent sized bearish candle in the first 5 minutes. So I mapped that out, obviously, and then I waited for the next 5-minute candle to open. And I want it to have momentum as well, preferably, like in this case, it was above the EMAs, the 14 and 50 EMA. So that to me, guys, is an A+ setup to go long. And that's why I've been taking longs all day, right? That's an example of how I played today. So, but yeah, if the first 5-minute candle, maybe it's like a doji candle with long wicks at the top and the bottom as an example, in a small body, then I need to wait probably for the 15-minute ORB to set up. But today, you know, the 5-minute OR played out. Doesn't happen every day. Were you into more trades today? I mean, I'm pretty content, to be honest. I took 4 trades. I took 4 trades, all winning trades. Pretty content on that, I think, to be honest. I don't see any shorts right now until otherwise. Right now, we are kind of like in a range, right? On the 5-minute chart, we're kind of like consolidating a little sideways action. Maybe it's building up for the next move. You're going into the close of a 1-hour candle. Be mindful of that. So Joseph, chat, soak up the knowledge D-Money is giving out. This is stuff you pay for on other Discords. Yeah, I agree. Like, and I think today was a really good example of price action trading, momentum trading, using the EMAs, using the ORB, right? Luke is learning. I'm out, guys. Good luck trading, D-Money. Take care. Yeah, you too. Have a good weekend. Going into lunch on Friday, a lot of people take profit and call it a day early. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I just kind of talked about that. So obviously I took a trade off the ORB. So the ORB, you had a huge momentum candle that closed above the opening range break. So I rode the momentum up for a buy. I took another buy down here when price kind of retested the EMAs. I just basically been kind of riding the momentum up, right? And I would say if you missed it on the stream, you can kind of go back and rewatch. Called out, and I called out actually, I think 2 more other than that. I think I called out a total of like 6 long potentials. So go back and rewatch the stream. Yeah, and I'm not like gassing myself up, guys. I think you guys know I'm a pretty humble person, right? So what I'm saying is, if you're taking trading serious and you want to know like how I'm trading, if you kind of enjoy it, or maybe you trade similar, I would say go back and rewatch the stream, because today was a really good day as far as the opening range break example. Today was a really good day as far as how the EMAs played out. Price was in momentum. They were being respected. Price targets being called out off the higher time frame, right? There's a lot of sauce. I dropped a lot of sauce today, chat. Can you please show us how you set your EMAs? Yeah, there's a video actually already on YouTube. Go to the short videos on the page that you're currently on, BDH page, and I have it there. But basically, pull up your indicator tab on TradingView, and you literally just go to EMA. Put in moving average exponential, right? And when that comes up, let me delete this one because I don't need it, but you're gonna go into the settings tab and you're gonna select under inputs, you're gonna put in 14 EMA. That's what I use. Change it to whatever color you want. Hit OK because I don't change anything else. You're gonna go back to the indicator tab, select moving average exponential again. Select it on your chart, open it up, go to inputs, and I put in 50 for the length as well. And I change that color to blue and I hit OK. That's it. I don't change anything else. Let's go. Mark's Auto Part 9189. D, I'm always green when you trade. Just trying to make a little money. Can you talk more about the wicks on the hourly? Yeah, so if I'm in let me take this off the chart. It's looking like they're gonna close it, chat, above that 50 EMA on a 1 hour chart, by the way. Which would be bullish until otherwise, right? Until otherwise. Remember I talked about 25,000, like 245. I would want to see price close above the 50 EMA. It's fighting to close above it. So on a 1 hour chart, when price is in momentum, I want to see price kind of push down at the open of a candle, form some kind of bottom wick, like you can see in this example. Form some kind of bottom wick and then expand higher, right? That's like the perfect setup. So when I see a bottom wick, a long bottom wick on the 1 hour chart, and then I'm going down to the lower time frame, the 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, and I'm looking for entries. And you can see on this current 1 hour candle, same formation, right? You got a bottom wick and you got price expanding higher. And it's right at the 50 EMA. So that to me is bullish. And if I go to if I go down to the 5-minute chart, I want to see highs being put in on a 5-minute chart, and I want to see price come back down to the EMAs. So I want to see a high put in like up here, and I want to see a retracement down to the EMAs, and I'm looking to join to try to ride it back up. And that's actually, it's doing that right now as well too, right? Because you had a high put in up here, and now price came down to the EMAs, right? High put in up here, price came down to the EMAs, and I was pushing back up. So I want to see price basically putting in higher lows and higher highs on the way up. D-Money, I'm struggling to take out my profit. Yeah, well, takes discipline, right? D-Money, what about the pivot on the top of the wick on the 1 hour chart? Yeah, I don't use pivot points. I used to have those on my, guys, I pretty much had every indicator on my chart at one point. I just kind of simplified my trading now, and I just have the 2 EMAs and that's it. Do you guys have a course? Stay tuned. I mean, there might be a course dropping soon. Let's go. But I mean, tuning into the streams, you'll definitely see how I trade, right? Today was a really good example. Yes, smart money, momentum trading, correct. Yeah, still waters. Yeah, it's posted at, it's pinned at the top of the chat. I used the 14 and I used the 50 EMA. D-Money, if you're profitable, should you make an LLC? I would say, yeah, probably. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not here to give financial advice, but I would say that might not be a bad idea. Martin I 15, hey D-Money, I just came now. What is the result until now for today? Yeah, I took 4 trades. Called out 4 banging trades, called out 2 other ones that I didn't take for buys. All longs today. I'm up $3,700 on the day. 2 accounts, only trading 1 contract per account. Let's go. No losing trades today, so you gotta love when that happens, right? So no, I do not use the 1-minute chart. So the lowest I go is the 5-minute chart, chat, and the reason why is because you got to know yourself as a trader, and I did not have a lot of success on the 1-minute chart. I cut that out a while back, so I do not use the 1-minute chart. There's too many fake outs on the 1-minute chart, chat, for me. Too many fake outs. 5-minute chart for me is a nice balance. A lot less fake outs. Looks like a good setup here for a long close above the 1-hour EMA and forming a bottom wick. Yeah, I would have got in probably, I would have been long since 176, to be honest, because that's the 14 EMA, right? Prices respected it the whole session so far. My stop would have been like 163. Now you're at the top of the consolidation though, so I would say be a little careful, right? If you're getting in here. William, mature, thank you, D-Money. I still have $400 left to pass my funded Tix eval. I'll finish next week. Nice, let's go. D-Money, I use the 1-minute chart for entry. Yeah, I mean, to each his own. Guys, I'm not that trader that's gonna tell you that, you know, the way that I trade is the way that you have to trade. I'm just basically here to break down how I see the market, how I play it, and take the trades that I take, right? I'm not here to bash somebody else's strategy and say it doesn't work. I'm just basically kind of breaking down how I read the market, and I'm sharing in transparency what's worked for me and what hasn't. I'm not great at trading the 1-minute chart. Like, to me, there's too many fake outs, right? Meaning that you see, because the way that I trade, leveraging the 1-hour and 4-hour chart, what looks bearish on a 1-minute chart could be simply a retracement on a higher time frame to go higher, as an example. So you got to stick to what you're pretty good at, right? So I don't have anything against the 1-minute chart. If you can trade the 1-minute chart, great. I'm not good at trading the 1-minute chart. No, the yellow hand is not no, guys, the yellow hand is actually a visual off TradingView. I basically, if you go over to the left hand side of the screen on TradingView, there's like tabs there, and I use that just to point out because it's easier for you guys to see in the chat. I've been trading for 10 years, chat. So I've been on this journey for 10 years. So you got to know yourself as a trader. You got to be able to admit what you're good at. And I'm content with saying I'm not good at trading the 1-minute chart. I mean, it is what it is. Some people are not good at trading off the 1-hour and 4-hour, right? What about the Legend prop firm? Anyone has withdrawn from them? I mean, if you've taken a withdrawal from Legends, guys, I mean, you can drop that in the chat. So that yellow hand is D-Buddy giving you the figure. Nah, I'm not doing that. Is momentum the best trading strategy? It's the best trading strategy for me. I'll put it like that. Yo, D, are you from Jamaican roots? No. I love, hey, I don't, hey, there's some, but hey, I'll take, I definitely like Jamaican women. I'll say that. Let's go. I love Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica 3 times, chat. So does Jerome. Yeah, right. No, I'm not Haitian. I'm not Haitian or Nigerian. Sleepy Mocha. D-Buddy is obviously Swedish. Let's go. Wishing your daughter the best birthday with a great dad, D-Money. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. I really do. Thanks. Why was Jerome's gold tooth missing? Did he lose it trading prop? Yeah, he had to pawn it. He had to pawn his gold tooth, guys. He was on the wrong side of the market. When are you on? My first time seeing you. Yeah, so I typically stream Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4 p.m. Occasionally in the mornings with PW, so he'll be back Monday at 9 a.m. I'm in the morning today solo because PW is actually racing race cars today. He's doing some racing in Miami, so that's why I'm streaming this the morning session today. Still expanding higher, chat, right? Everything is getting bought up. Let's go. So what's happening now? I don't want to go, it didn't want to go higher and lower. I mean, it remains to be seen, but I mean, everything is being bought up right off the EMAs. So right now we're kind of ranging, going in, you know, we just currently had a 1 hour candle that closed. This range needs to be broken, obviously, for us to go higher, right? This is the current 1 hour candle. So all right, that previous 1 hour candle, chat, closed at 25,247. So yeah, it closed above the 14 EMA or 50 EMA. So that's bullish temporarily, right? So I would say kind of keep an eye out. Is it gonna come down and do a retest of these bottom areas and then expand higher? Remains to be seen. Are you in Broward? Alex A. Yes, yes, I actually live in downtown Fort Lauderdale. Las Olas, downtown area. Let's go. All right, so let's see. How long is your commute to the BDH? Less than 15 minutes. I'm very close. Go figure, right? It's crazy. D-Money, how do you feel about selling risk reward at 1-to-1 ratio for 319? I mean, I don't see any. I'm not gonna go short on anything right now, guys. And I know that, yeah, we've been bullish, but I mean, you got to ride the momentum as a momentum trader. So I don't see any shorts right now. Do you use PW's Lambo? No, but I got to drive it for the car show. Drove it to the car show and back. Let's go. And yeah, like I said, I'm not expecting a reversal. I'm a price action trader. So what works best for me in situations like this, chat, is not trying to guess a top because we're bullish, right? I don't want to guess a top. I just want to play the price action. Trade what you see on the chart right now. Right now we're bullish.
For
I would not.
daughter's birthday.
I appreciate that. So I would trade what's in front of me, not what I think. Right now we're bullish. Did I hit the pedal to the floor? I mean, I opened it up a little bit on the way back. PW was encouraging me to open it up a little bit. I was a little reserved on the way there. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Not my car, right? So even this buy that I just talked about, if you would have took that buy, guys, current 5-minute candle just opened up and shot up 20 plus points on that trade. So that's what I'm saying. Like right now, bulls are in control. Fridays typically reverse the weekly move, so longs definitely fit the weekly profile. Great job today, D-Money. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. Buy now. I mean, guys, I've called out 6 trades basically, and I even just talked about this level that I would be looking. So I'm content with trades today, guys. I'm not gonna take any more trades, to be honest. I'm gonna bag my profit. I'm up. Just to kind of recap, right? I'm up on these 2 accounts, $3,500. I'm content with that. That's pretty much right at 90 points, right? I'm content, chat. Called out 4 trades, 4 winning trades. They were banger trades, and 2 or 3 more that could have taken. So I think that's enough for the day, to be honest. Bro said counter trend on a clear trend day. Let us know how shorting goes. Yeah, I would say be careful shorting right now. I don't see any shorts in play right now until we're back below the 14 at least and the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart, 25,000 level, 25,030 actually. I don't see any shorts right now. I mean, could it change in the afternoon? Absolutely. I mean, but right now I don't see it. I see momentum to the upside. So called out. I dropped a lot of sauce today, chat. I feel good about the stream. I think it's a great way to go into the weekend. It's a mental boost. Maybe you were having a bad week, or maybe you had a bad day yesterday and today you were able to recover. So, I mean, I would say nothing wrong with bagging your profits and going into the weekend on a winning note, because Monday's coming and it's another day. Almost 3,000 likes. How many? Does it show how many likes we got, Ginger? Yeah, we got 2,700 likes, chat. I appreciate that. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. Well, I took one more, 246 to 279. Nice. My trailing stop got stopped out. LOL. Yeah, but you had it in profit. Peace, cheese. So hey, congrats. Yeah, you gotta learn. You gotta know yourself, because you know what would kind of set me off a little bit, chat. I'm up like 90 points on the session. That's pretty close to 100 points, right? All of a sudden, I start taking trades a little bit more, and then I end up going negative on the day. Now I'm fighting for the rest of the session, and that wouldn't be good. So nothing wrong with bagging your profits. Yeni Torres 83, thank you, D-Money, for your feedback. Let's go. We love trend days. Yeah, I agree. This is a scalper's paradise, and is actually a momentum trader's paradise. Switch to evals, good sir, and stay until your other start time, 1:30. No afternoon show, please. LOL. yeah, that's not gonna happen today. Sometimes you gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. What's the code for Lucid? PW. PW, guys. PW for all of the prop firms. You can leverage only propfirms.com. Break down and compare prices, etc. And always use the code PW for the best deal. Just trying to make a little money. Money Chill, can you share your strategy? Yeah, I would say go back and rewatch the stream. So if you really want to know my strategy, you need to watch it live versus me kind of explaining it to you. That's probably the best way to learn. So you can go back and rewatch earlier in the stream. Maybe you just joined right now. Today's a perfect example. Called out 4 winning trades plus a couple others, at least, that would have been banger trades. Talked about using the EMAs, talked about using the opening range, 5-minute opening range trade. So I would say go back and rewatch the stream. That's the best way to learn if you really want to learn it. How do you copy trade? I use Trade-of-8 prop. When are you cashing your call option? I'm not in a trade right now, if that's what you're saying. But what do you mean, Gravy B? I'm not in a trade right now. I took 4 trades already. Called out 2 or 3 other ones. Do y'all have a Discord as well, broski? Yeah, no, we don't, Corey. No Discord. So we don't charge. Obviously, the streams are free. We stream Monday through Friday. PW streams 9 a.m. on Monday through Friday, and I stream 1:30 to 4. So I'm here today during the AM session, morning session, because PW is racing cars today in Miami. So let's go. And then occasionally I'll stream with PW, right? We had a stream together Monday. This past Monday was really good. So I'm sure there'll be more of that coming up in the future. BT Trades, been with you since day one and learning a lot. Thanks. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. Oh, you didn't know I took profits on the last one? Yeah, I took profits. Well, the good thing is if you held that trade, you got to be up, Al Gravy B, right? So let's go. My impatience cost me today. Yeah, it happens. It happens, and it sucks. So all you can do is brush it off. I talked about that. We dropped the FAQ video last night, and I talked about that. All you can do is brush off. If you took a loss today, it can be very frustrating because in hindsight, you're like, man, it's clearly an uptrend. Why did I even try to go short as an example? It happens. I was transparent about that, right? Guys, not every day is going to be a winning day. You're not going to win every trade. So that's just part of trading. I would say brush it off. Next week is a new week. Do you enter with limits or market? I enter at market. One of my issues is holding for a little longer. Yeah, mine too. Let's go. In full transparency, I mean, I think today, and I kind of mentioned that at the beginning of the stream, that's one of the things I'm going to be focused on over the next couple months, and obviously starting the new year, is holding some of these trades longer, especially when the higher time frame is kind of lining up nicely. You know, in a power hour session and an afternoon session chat, in full transparency, some of those 10 to 15 point scalps are needed because sometimes the price action can be a little wonky. But during the open session, a lot of times, yeah, you're able to hold for some nice trend moves. So, you know, I got to get better myself. So I feel your pain on that. I missed all the buys. I missed all the buys, was offline. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Hey D, I blow up my accounts because I feel rushed to take trades. How do I deal with this? You're only on your own time frame, right? Don't worry about social media. Don't worry about, oh, I tuned into the stream today. DMONEY made money. PW made money, right? Like, I think it's your own time frame, and you're on your own time frame. So kind of try to slow down. You can leverage the opening range as an example, right? If you guys saw what I did today, there was probably a lot of people today that got short right at the open. I've tried that before, and for me, I'm not good at it. I have to wait because my entry, for some reason, is always going to be bad. And it's going to go the opposite direction of what I think, right? Or maybe by the time I get in, it's already put in a low, and it yokes back the opposite direction. So I'm better at waiting for the 5-minute candle to kind of establish and then go from there. So that's just an example. You got to know yourself. Any difference using the EMAs or the SMAs? Yes, the EMAs in my experience are faster reacting to price than the SMAs. So that's why I use the EMAs. D, you're such a solid guy. Thanks for the pro tips. Respect to you. Hey, I appreciate it. Anybody know if Apex is doing an 80 or 90% sell this Thanksgiving? I'm not sure. Up 1,700 in pro, 500 in new eval. Calling it for the day. Have a good weekend, D. You the man. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. But you did the work. You took those trades, right? I didn't click buy or sell for you, so congrats. 667 points today. Wow. Yeah. Is there a video on copy trading? Yeah. You can go to YouTube and just put in Tradeovate copy trader. There's plenty of videos that talk about how to use it. Can you explain the consistency rule with prop firms? So prop firms, basically, there's all the consistency rule is, in a nutshell, is basically how much money you're able to make. It's a percentage, right? Percentage of profit that you're able to make on any given day. And your largest trading day should not exceed that if you want to get a payout right at the profit target. So as an example, Lucid has straight to funded accounts, which are basically like, you don't have to pass an evaluation, right? They have a 20% consistency rule. So on a 150K account, as an example, $9,000 is the profit target. And all you do is do $9,000 times 0.20 because it's a 20% consistency rule. And that's gonna give you $1,800, right? So that $1,800, that's the most that you can make on any given day to be able to take a payout right at $9,000. So that's a quick example. Should I take profits now? I mean, I would probably close, but I'm not a financial advisor. I mean, that's up to you. You got to decide. Is this the most amount of likes a solo DMONEY stream has ever gotten? Yeah, for sure. I appreciate the support, chat. So I think awesome stream today. Called out some banging trades. I feel really good about it. 2,800 likes. We got over 2,800 likes, chat. So that's definitely a record for DMONEY. Let's go. Yeah, I want to hit 3,000 likes. I mean, we got 2,300 people watching. I'm not sure how many of those people have hit the like button, but I dropped a lot of sauce today, answered a ton of questions, called out 4 winning trades. I'm up over $3,500 on these accounts. Called out probably 3 other trades that I didn't take that would have played out. So I don't know what else I can do, right? Let's go. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a solid, guys. I'm here every day, Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. PW is going to be back on Monday, streaming at 9 a.m. He's racing some cars today, so just trying to see if I can make a little money. Charles, you're the real deal, bro. Hey, I appreciate it. Wow, 2,800 likes and only 2,300 people watching. Nice. Great job, D-Money. Have a great weekend. Hey, you too. I like the session you did alongside Patty. Yeah, really good session, right? So I think I'm sure that, guys, we've streamed before together. I'm sure that that's gonna happen more often. So I would just say stay tuned for that. Amazing calls and trades today, D-Money. Well done. I'm impressed. Nice. Let's go. Wish you a nice weekend. Hey, you too. We will have some D-Money merchandise coming, chat. So I would say stay tuned for that. I'm pretty sure Jerome is gonna have some kind of merchandise coming. This guy Jerome. So is a direct funded account an eval or not? No, it's not an eval. It's a direct funded. You don't have to pass an evaluation. You never use 4-hour highs or lows as targets. I mean, sometimes, but I used to do that like back in the day, but since I'm trading in a time frame now, right? Like kind of like, okay, I'm streaming from this time to this time. I'm using the EMAs as targets, as target prices, and you can see that it works pretty well when prices in momentum. Brickle X Trader, what's up, D Money? Hey, what's up? Still in the cards to get another 100 points today. I mean, the 1-hour chart, previous candle closed above that 247 level, so it's still in the cards, but you could also get a retracement down. So I would say be cautious. Guys, we're at 2,900 likes. So we got almost 2,300 people watching, chat. So I'm trying to see if I can hit 3,000 likes, which would be a goal, which would be crazy for the D-Money show. So do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Called out a lot of banging trades today. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. But it would be awesome to hit 3,000 likes, guys. And we're like right there, right? So we're very close to it. What is the direct funded offer if you had to choose? I mean, I like Lucid. I like Lucid straight to funded accounts. Go to onlyprofirms.com and use PW. You'll get the best deal. Great job today, D-Money. Tell Jerome no handouts. Keep his hands in his pockets. Let's go. Come on, chat. Let's break a record. Yeah, guys, I mean, I'm humbled already, but 3,000 likes would be crazy. I'm just saying. I would appreciate it. The gambler got to know when to hold them and when to fold them, when to walk away. I'm walking away green. Thanks, D-Money, and blessings to you and your beautiful daughter. Hey, I appreciate that. PSC Westy. I appreciate the kind words. Good weekend, D-Money. It was fun. See you Monday. Yeah, I'll see you Monday. Gert 556. Let's go. What are the pros and cons of a direct funded account? So yeah, the main perk is there's no evaluation to pass. So so from day one, the profit you make in that account is your profit. Now you still have to hit profit targets and the consistency rule in order to withdraw that, but you don't have to deal with the evaluation process. which is a plus to a lot of people. However, keep in mind that typically in all scenarios, straight to funded accounts are more expensive than evaluation accounts for that very reason. Exactly, Joseph. Yeah, they cost more. I agree. 2-hour day trading course, your opinion? I'm not sure what you mean by that, MG Riga. I don't have a course. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I don't do one-on-one sessions. I don't do any of that, right? I stream Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. I stream occasionally with PW in the mornings. He streams every morning, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. We don't charge for a course. PW has a course. So yes, he does have a course. You can get it off onlypropfirms.com. There may be a PW or a DMONEY course coming soon, but I mean, it's free to, like I actually said earlier, if you, PW doesn't even, he'll tell you not to buy the course, right? Like, it's like, you don't have to buy the course, it's optional. So he doesn't, you know, we stream for free Monday through Friday, chat. Am I streaming till 4 p.m. today? No. Not streaming till 4 p.m. today. So yeah, it's only the morning session today. And we were at, I don't know how many likes we need, guys, but we got 2,264 people watching, trying to see if I can hit 3,000 likes. Called out a lot of sauce today, answered a ton of questions, broke down how I see the market, why I take certain trades. We actually gave away 5 take profit trader accounts. Let's go. So I'm trying to see if I can hit 3,000 likes. That will be monumental for the DMONEY show. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. All right, you gonna buy this pullback DMONEY? No, I'm not gonna buy it, chat. I'm honestly probably content with my buys. Guys, we hit 3,000 likes. So I appreciate it, chat. So I think definitely a record for the DMONEY show. Humbled by it. I appreciate it. We literally hit 3,000 likes on the stream. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. So I got to be honest, chat, right? So you're coming into the BDH, you get offered a position, and you're coming into the lion's den. And what I mean by that is that I've been watching PW for years, guys, and the chat is either they're gonna support you, or the chat keeps it real, right? So I definitely appreciate the support, guys. I'm humbled by it, and you know, it just makes me want to go harder in the paint, to be honest. Let's go. So yeah, chat has the freedom to bash you DMONEY, but blessing that they love you. Reason is simple, no bull crap here. Yeah. We rolling for you, DMONEY. Hey, I appreciate that, Max. Sneaky 1579. We will get you to 4,000 likes if you hang out the rest of the day. Yeah, I appreciate it, chat. So really good stream today. I feel really great about it. Going into the weekend, called out banging trades, right? Happy with the session. And when am I coming out to New York City? So, you know, can believe it or not, I've never been to New York, chat. Not yet. So I need to get out. That's on the list. Which prop firm do you use? I use Lucid, Lucid, Apex, Legends. Yeah, multiple guys. Stay, yeah. Gotta love it. Hey D-Money, I like watching you. What happened to Patrick? Yeah, nothing happened to Patrick. He's racing today. So PW is actually in Miami. He's racing cars in Homestead. I think he posted it on his IG. I don't know about Twitter, but he's racing his Mustang today down in Miami. Let's go. So he'll be back Monday at 9 a.m. Yes, Tristan, yes, he'll be back Monday at 9 a.m. Correct. D-Money had Jerome kidnap PW. Nah, guys, he's racing cars today, so he'll be back on Monday. 9 o'clock, I'll be back Monday streaming 1:30 to 4, normal time, right? So unless PW says otherwise, and I'm in the morning a day next week or so, like who knows, right? So we'll see. PW said if he gets 3,000, he gets a McLaren. I love that car, that McLaren. I was telling Ginger about it yesterday. I'm like, man, I love that car. D, what do you think about shorts here? I don't see it. I don't see shorts until we're otherwise, right? Now, could it fall through the floor? Absolutely, but I'm not biased. I'm not short biased right now. $3K, 3,000. Much love. Prove your worth. Not liking any BS. You drop sauce, we make bread. Cooking with D-Money show. Nice. Can Jerome do the afternoon? I don't know if guys, it's Friday. I don't know if you want Jerome doing an afternoon session, chat. So he's been known to be a little heavy on the liquor, if you know what I mean. And it's Friday, right? So I don't know if you want Jerome trading, live streaming on a Friday in the afternoon. I'm just saying. Jerome doesn't seem like the kind of person that takes his Fridays lightly, if you know what I mean. You know what's cool though, chat, is that, like I said earlier, I had an idea for a character trading and live streaming that nobody's kind of doing, right? So it's cool how the chat's kind of bought into the Jerome character. So definitely going to keep that going. D-Money, Ginger, thank you for the stream. I'm green. I'm going to live my life. That's why we do this, right? Enjoy the weekend. See you on Monday. Hey, you too, Justin. This is seriously fantastic on the likes in a few hours. Yeah, I agree. Ken Henry, I appreciate that. Congrats on getting your deserved likes. I appreciate it. So, chat, I'm going to call it here. Really good session. And, you know, I think it would be hard not to have made money today. If you didn't make money today, I would say just reevaluate, go back, rewatch the stream. And, you know, dropped a lot of sauce today, dropped a lot of nuggets. I saw a ton of W's in the chat. This is the most W's I've seen in the chat since I've been streaming, to be honest. So I know a lot of people made money today. So enjoy your weekend, spend some time with your family if you can. And I'll catch you guys on Monday. So I'll be streaming Monday 1:30 to 4. PW will be back on Monday at 9 a.m. We gone.
Thank you for today's smiley face.